Welcome to Escape from Planet Hulk Starter Set. Session 1. Rank 3-4. Alright everyone, so here we are to learn the starter set and the features that it contains on there. If you notice on the picture, that's actually everything contained in the box set for the deluxe set. The only ones that it wouldn't come with, if we have the basic, would be the power cards, which are here that I'm pinging, and the standees, of course, that are here. So, and with that, let's see, what is there about Planet Hulk? First, what about Hulk?
Dr. David Banner, physician, scientist, searching for a way to tap into the hidden strengths that all humans have. Then an accidental overdose of gamma radiation alters his body chemistry. And now when David Banner grows angry or outraged, a startling metamorphosis occurs. The creature is driven by rage and pursued.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
The creature is wanted until he can find a way to control the raging spirit that dwells within him.
All right, everyone. Perfect. So with that, we're going to move on to what happened. So here it is. Suddenly, a shimmering portal opens in front of you, and before you can do anything, you are sucked in by a cosmic force. When you open your eyes again, you immediately realize that you are not on planet Earth anymore. You are chained to the perimeter wall of a massive castle, which has been constructed on a hunk of rock suspended in space. The castle is fabricated from thick steel with various rooms and courtyards. The open sky above the structure is a vortex of swirling constellations, dizzying to the eye and mind. You are not alone. There are several other people chained up beside you, all heroes like you. You recognize one of them in particular, Bruce Banner. He is battered, wounded, and angry. He is clearly trying to transform into Hulk. Shortly after regaining your bearings, a giant-sized holographic image of a man appears in the sky. My name is Grandmaster. I preside over a little harlequin called the Arena. The hologram chuckles. And you have been gathered here rather unwillingly, I must say, to be tested against the best the universe has to offer. As the grandiose announcement finishes, several uniformly manufactured androids are deposited into the courtyard. My faithful drones, defend the honor of the arena from those vile usurpers. The Grandmaster incites the troops. The drones immediately fire on you with their firearms. It will be an interesting night. And with that, I am now taking you to the arena. Alright, you should have seen the change. You guys see the scene before you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Да.
You guys can adjust your map if you want, up and down, by using your scroll key, the wheel that's in the center of your mouse, to kind of bring it up or bring it down, so you can basically... You guys see, here's Banner. You guys see him there? He's right there.
Yep.
Yep.
And of course over here are the drones. Okay, so just to orchestrate at this point, okay, we're going to go into initiative at this point. Now, the one problem that you heard described is you guys are chained to the wall right now. So you'll have to free yourselves if you want to be able to do anything that's going to let you be free to walk around or run in this area. Cap, you do have your shield next to you, but you can't reach it because you're chained. The same with Natasha. Natasha, actually, if you look on your character sheet, okay, if you go to the section where it says, do you see a section called Notes at the right underneath her name? It says Combat, Roleplay,
Yes.
Notes. Okay, if you click on Notes, you
Miscellaneous notes, all that equipment?
Yes, you should see your miscellaneous notes and the equipment you carry. Okay?
Okay.
That way.
Now, Natasha also has sneaky and the black market access. With all the other stuff, I was kind of assuming that Natasha would also have a set of lock picks swirled away on her. Would that be too much to assume?
She would have something on there for sure, and regardless, since it's a mechanical chains on you, you would have to make an agility check with that, not a logic, because it's not a device. It's basically a mechanical device, so you would have to do that. But right now, what we're going to need to do first is we're going to need to go to the turn order and start doing your initiatives, if you don't mind. Now remember, if you have situational awareness, you can make an edge with your initiative, which means that you can pick one of the dice and do a reroll on it. But usually most people go for the Marvel middle dice because you want to try to get a Marvel on it so you can be in the bonus round. For Miles Morales, I think you have Spider Sense, which I think gives you an edge on initiative. You can confirm it by looking at Spider Sense on your powers on your sheet.
I'm looking right now, sorry, give me a second. The character has an edge on initiative checks. Yes, so does that mean I roll twice then?
No, that you don't roll twice. You pick one of the dice on your roll in the chat. Usually the Marvel dice is what most people pick to try to get, and you do an edge on it. Because when you go over the dice, you'll see it say edge or trouble. You choose the edge.
Yeah, it's not letting me try to do that.
You're talking about who? Which character?
Captain America, sorry. Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah,
so when you
I
go
got
over
3,
it with
6,
your dice,
1.
right? And when you
A
go
highlight
over it
edge.
with your pointer,
Yes.
it doesn't say edge or trouble when you go over
It does say edge or trouble, but if I click it, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. And you're trying to do edge on that, right?
Yes.
Are you doing it on the 1, or do you want to do it on the 6 to get the marble?
Well, I've already... Oh. I guess I would do it on the 6 to get the marble.
Okay. I'll make that roll for you for right now. Let me, I can do that for you. So here's the edge. So no. It stayed on the... It rolled a 3, actually, so it stays with the 6. You'll always have the better of the 2.
Okay.
Alright, did everybody complete their rolls? Let me see. I need to see about mine, actually.
We click on the roll button next to initiative.
Yes, you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner is your initiative, and that's where you would roll the initiative, where it says roll.
I'm clicking and I don't see any result as far as where.
Do you
Okay,
see
popping
the
up.
chat window? The chat window to
yeah.
your left. That's where it would be.
Ah, okay. I didn't see that. All right.
Alright,
Okay.
so for myself, I'm going to roll. And they do have situational awareness, so I am going to try with an edge. I did not get the Marvel, but I did get 1 higher for initiative. So let me then do the following.
They were already going first.
this. I need to sort the initiative out. Give me a moment. Sending it back.
I apologize for rolling more than once.
You just would take the first one. The first one should be the one that it should say there. Now, the other thing is, if you notice on your roll, if you did do situational awareness, and it did come up with a higher number, if you look on the left, you'll notice that number is not there. You'll have to click into the number you do have, and then type in the actual number you have.
New number.
Yeah, the new result.
Actually, it looks like his last roll is showing up in the initiative instead of his first.
I fixed it.
Well, again, the same thing. You can click into it and put the first roll you actually did.
Yeah, I fixed it for him.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. All right, everyone. I'm going to sort the order. Let me sort it back.
For some reason, it's not letting me switch my 8 to a 13.
All right, give me a moment. If you click in on the 8, there you go.
I got
Is
you.
that
I
you
took
or
care of it.
somebody else? Gotcha.
I took care of it.
No problem. All right, so now the order is sorted. Natasha, what's your modifier?
My modifier is a 3.
It is a 3. Okay.
Need to resort it because Spider-Man should be before Natasha. Natasha's going last.
Yeah, I'll need to sort it again. Here we go. Okay. And let me bring it back to round 1 again on this.
And Captain America has a higher vigilance than Spider-Man.
Captain America, you said, or how much, or who?
Captain America, Steve Rogers.
Yeah, he's in there twice. He's in there twice. He's at a 14 and a 13. Which one am I getting rid of?
No, he's not. T'Challa's at a 14.
Oh, so he is a 13 then. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, better?
That's what the rules say it's supposed to be at.
Is that better on the initiative order?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, and Black Widow has a higher initiative score, so she'll go before the drones, actually. Alright, so Natasha, you have 2 choices. Well, you can't grab any of your firearms. They're all on the ground next to you, so you have to free yourself from the wall first. So what I would need from you is to make me a non-combat check with melee. I need a target number 12.
I have an 11.
You have an 11 right now, you're saying.
Yes. I have the lowest initiative in the group.
Yeah. The Ultron drones have the highest at 17.
17.
Oh, okay. So I wonder where this other number came from. Alright, so let me get rid of that. And we're back to the drones being first then. Alright, so this is what the drones are doing. They're going to fire upon you guys. So, being that there's only 5 of you now, 2 of the drones are technically disappearing from the fight. So we're going to take them out right now. Being adjusted for the number of characters, and you'll read that in the encounter. It'll tell you how many you're supposed to use for how many people are playing. Alright, so in this case now we're down to 7 instead of 9. Alright, so because there are 5 of you, that means that 2 of you are going to get hit twice. So I'm going to make a d6 rolls, starting from Natasha at the top. That's a 1 down to here. And we're only going to be counting... We are not counting Bruce Banner, by the way. There's a reason for it. And here we go. So that's going to be 5 of you. We'll ignore any 6 rolls. And I'm going to make 2 d6 rolls. I will have to re-roll that 6. Alright, so person number 3 and number 4 are getting 2 shots. That will be Wolverine with 2 shots on him and Captain America with 2 shots at him. So here we go. The drones now fire upon
I
you.
can do this all day.
I gotcha. Alright, so with that, the drones begin to fire. So let's start with this one here, attacking T'Challa. So T'Challa, we are going to make an attack on you. Here we go. Here's the attack on T'Challa. That will definitely miss your agility. Then we're going to make an attack on Natasha. So let's make an attack on Natasha. Natasha, 14 will hit your agility defense.
Ouch.
Is that the case? I need a... I'm asking. That's why.
That is my defense score. That is my defense score, yes.
Okay, not a problem. Now, normally, and usually most people don't do it at the very beginning, is one of the things that you can do with your karma is you can throw karma out to give me trouble. But just remember that karma is not easy to get.
It's a resource.
Yes, it's a resource
Very
that you
limited
have to
resource.
alter die rolls, or to basically give trouble to someone, or to give yourself an edge, or even to make the recovery checks to gain back health or focus. So you want to make sure that you only use it when you think it's absolutely necessary. So in this case, do you feel you need it?
Not yet.
Okay. Then you will be taking 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yes. So now you just have to subtract it from your health on top and make sure your token reflects it. Perfect. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we get to Wolverine. Now Wolverine, unfortunately, you are one of the recipients for the attacks being twice. So here we go. It's going to be the following. First attack on you. Wow, fantastic. Failure. That is the lowest possible roll in the game. Now, here's the thing about these. Whenever any NPC gets a fantastic of anything that's a failure, unless something is going to give him an edge with a help teammate, which could be done by the drones, but the drones don't do it in this case. They're not that sentient, so they don't really care about each other. So basically they're not going to aid each other to try to improve that roll. But companions can do so. Now, because it's a fantastic failure, because we rolled a Marvel, even when it's a failure, there's always something good that can be towards that. Because you want to reward a Marvel roll regardless. So what happens is, on the next attack this drone would make, it would get an edge. Just for having done the Marvel from the previous attack.
Why did it go to you and not?
Do we understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so in this case, now it goes to the next drone. And this drone is going to fire upon Wolverine again, because unfortunately we got 2 shots. So we're now making 2 shots. And does that hit Wolverine's agility defense?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, then I'm assuming you're not going to want to use a karma. You're going to take the damage?
Yes.
Okay, then you will take 7. Go ahead and reflect that on your token.
Try to be funny.
Now, doesn't Wolverine have damage reduction?
Yes, but it is not her turn. Healing factor only occurs on your turn at the end of it.
All right. For some reason it's not allowing me to change my health again.
All right, hold on. We can take care of that real simple like. We can do the same thing we did last time.
Like when they have.
Not healing factor. Reinforced skeleton. Damage reduction.
Oh, the damage reduction you're referring to, right? Okay, so reinforced skeleton would reduce the damage. Now, here's some way I can teach you that's pretty simple on this, because some people have tried to do it the long math way. Let's look at it this way. You're always using the Marvel dice for consideration of how much damage is done with the multipliers. Okay, everyone understand that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you have defenses like reinforced skeleton or sturdy 1 or sturdy 2, basically that's how much of a multiplier you subtract for the damage, which makes it simple enough. So instead of you having to recalculate the math with the multiplier, whatever you rolled for the Marvel dice as a number, just subtract it from the total damage. Simple enough. So being that you have reinforced skeleton, and the multiplier is reduced by 1, reduce it by 3. So the 7 damage actually becomes 4 damage. Do we understand now? Does that seem simpler to do?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
Yes.
Okay. So when you do consideration of damage, it's based on a multiplier, right? You'll notice that you have multipliers under your damage sheets. The protections you carry, certain characters do, like sturdy 1 or sturdy 2, which is like hard skin or armored skin, or even reinforced skeleton, which is this for Wolverines. That means they have a defense hardness of 1. It reduces the multiplier by 1. So the best way to do it, I found, was instead of just recalculating the total and multiplying it again, is take the die that determines the damage, which is the Marvel, the middle die, and subtract it by the number that you're asking to subtract by. So if you have a reinforced skeleton 1 that you have there, then subtract 3, because the damage is 3 times the multiplier. So you're subtracting 3 from the 7, which is the total damage, and it becomes a 4. Now, was that better, or am I still having confusion?
So under the effect of the power reinforced skeleton, when it says that the character gains health damage reduction 1, they mean health damage reduction 1 is 1 less multiplier.
Right, and since the
Gotcha.
Marvel dice in the center is the one that does the multiplier, times that number, then you just take 1 instance of it off, which means you're taking 3 less from the total. Since the damage says 7, subtracting 3 makes it 4.
Gotcha.
Because if you notice down under the damage, you see what the actual multiplier says. It says 3 times 2 plus 1.
So I would change that 2 to a 1 and then recalculate.
No. You don't have to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't even have to look at that. You just look at the Marvel dice, and then depending on how many multiplier you're subtracting, you take away that many instances of the Marvel dice.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Now I gotcha.
Yeah. Much simpler math that way.
So let me ask this, just in an example. Captain America has Shield 3, has to use focus to do it.
You have to use focus to activate it and maintain it as a concentration. But once you do it, then it stays until you either go unconscious or you get stunned.
Right,
or some other factor that would make you lose concentration.
In doing the math, it's a damage reduction of 3. That would basically make your Marvel die a 0. So you would take no damage.
That is correct. Anytime the multiplier becomes
from this
0,
attack.
Right. Anytime the multiplier becomes a 0 for damage, it doesn't matter how much of a bonus damage you have on it, it's no damage whatsoever. Which means you won't take damage from effects, because if the effect can't damage you, if you can't get affected by the multiplier, you can't get affected by the condition that it impedes. Do we understand?
Yes.
Okay. If anyone has any confusion on that, please tell me now. No? Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, so then the damage that was 7 now became 4 instead. So you're good. You subtracted it. And that was both attacks on you. Now, at this point now, we're going to Captain America, who also is going to get 2 attacks. So here we go. Now remember, you didn't have your shield. Remember, healing factor doesn't come into play until your turn, not now. It'll be at the end of your turn when we get to your turn. Okay, so as I was saying, so Captain America doesn't have a shield. It's on the ground next to him, so right now he can't benefit from it because he's chained to the wall. So you get that, and it shoots at you. So at least you have your agility. Hopefully that'll be enough. There you go. So that misses you. The first.
Yeah, I have a 14.
Correct. All right. So then the second attack comes at you. At this point. And here comes the second attack, and that one is a 12. Does that still miss you?
That still misses. I've got a 14 defense.
Fantastic. Good. All right. So last but not least is the last drone, who is now going to fire at Morales. And Morales, this one is going to fire at you. And here we go. Let me see. And let's do the attack. And 12 is going to miss Miles Morales' agility defense. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So that is their turn. Okay. Now, technically, they could do a movement right now towards you, but they may not be that sentient, but they're also not stupid. They have ranged weapons, so they're going to stay where they're at. At that point, we're going to now move to the next person on the...
Looking on the turn order, I was second, but for now, I'm not even on the...
Oh, you were second. That's
list.
right. Do you remember your number, right? Let's add turn.
It was 16. It was 16.
And you were 16, right? Okay,
yes.
So 16, I'm going to put you there. And then I'm moving you back up to where you were. Okay. So let's move you back to that. Okay, so then it turns out we are going to go to you now. All right, Wolverine, it is now your turn. As I said before, you are chained to the wall. Would you like to free yourself at this point?
I would like to free myself.
Then let us make a melee check, non-combat. And that is going to be a target number of 12. Go ahead and give me a roll, non-combat, on your character sheet. Perfect. You easily free yourself. So break the chains of bondage on there, and now you have your movement. Do you know what your movement rate is?
I'm looking right now. Speed and size.
Correct.
Run speed is 5.
Excellent. So you have 5 squares you can move.
1, 2, 3.
And for those of you that are looking at the Roll20, if you look at your left-hand side, you'll see a little ruler right under the T. If you click on that and press linger, and you start from the location you were and move it out on your mouse, pressing the left, you'll notice that a little arrow will come out showing you range of squares. That way you...
How do I do that?
So you'll notice a ruler on the left-hand side, little ruler symbol, under the T. If you click on that and press linger, then go to the location you were at, and then move your mouse out, pressing the left button, it gives you a range. You can let go and it'll stay there. That's why I clicked the linger. If you just do it without pressing linger, it will disappear the minute you let go.
Okay.
But otherwise, that's how you maintain it and see how far you can go.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So aside from an adventure teaching, it's also Roll20. So, not to worry. All right, so you moved up to that. Excellent. So you did your action. Your standard was to break out. And your movement is there. Okay, so now all you have left is a reaction. So let me go over that with you guys about reactions in this game. In this game, every possible character, villain or otherwise, has one reaction always that they can use, either on their turn or anytime that it's not their turn. But certain characters that have certain powers or traits and such will be able to use get more than one reaction depending on the power they have. Now, if you have something called combat reflexes, that will give you an extra reaction, meaning you'll have 2. Then if you have something called lightning actions, you would have another reaction that you could have also. Technically, some characters can get more than 2, but that's at a higher rank level, of course, or even at this rank level in some cases. But we won't have to worry about that for now. Right now, the most anybody will have in this group is 2 reactions, and you would have to look to see if you have combat reflexes. By the way, Captain America, you will notice you have combat expert, which is not combat reflexes. Combat expert will allow you to have edge against rank 1 opponents always, which means you'll get the edge on something. Now, just to let you know, for the purposes of this adventure, the drones are rank 1. Okay? So when you get a chance, you'll always have edge against them. Okay?
That'll be good.
Perfect. All right, so we went to Wolverine, and now we're going to go to the child.
I would like to do my healing factor, which allows me to get my initiative.
And your resilience is
resilience. My resilience is 3.
Okay, you may add 3 to your health now at the end of your run.
Excellent.
Therefore, your healing factor is now kicking in and working. Fantastic. All right, T'Challa.
I should have used my slow motion dodge against that attack.
Ah, I gotcha.
Oh, too late.
Yes.
Moving on.
If you guys want, while it's somebody else's turn, just kind of go through your powers and open them up on the arrow and read through them so you start becoming familiar with the powers, because you're going to have to know how it works when you run for people. So this is one of the reasons why I want to have these sessions, so you guys can kind of get to learn the different powers and the different ways things work in the system. All right, so T'Challa breaking out, I'm assuming?
Breaking out.
Yep. Okay, there you go. You broke the chains. Now you got your movement and a reaction left. Where would you like to go if you're going to move?
So, quick question. With this reaction, how far can I throw a teammate?
All right, so if you have Mighty 1, okay, and you pick up a normal person, you can technically throw them 5 spaces. Mighty 1 will add 5 spaces. Each Mighty version adds 5 to every instance of Mighty. So technically, at Mighty 4, you could have 20 spaces. You could throw.
Yeah. Nope. Not gonna have enough. Okay. So, gonna move 5.
But remember, the fastball special would be you picking up somebody that has all their turns with standard and such, because they have to be able to make a reaction attack and all that.
Okay.
Do they have to have their? I thought they just need to have their reaction available to make an attack.
Well, you have to have all your actions first of all. So if you move, you're not going to be able to do that, I think. Right?
Yeah. Because he's already made his attack, his action this turn.
Correct.
But
if you want, bring it up. We can go over it right now.
Yeah.
Bring it up in actions. It's if you go to reactions, you see the fastball special there. Okay, there it is. Sorry. You make a close attack. An ally throws, and the ally succeeds at their agility check. So you pick them up, you throw them, and then when they get there, the person you throw gets to attack. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
But I didn't have enough squares to be able to do it.
correct.
You also
Yeah,
didn't have
also,
an action.
Yeah, enough actions also, because you got to pretty much have a lot of your actions to do all this stuff. Both of the characters that are in the fastball special. But that's fine. We're learning as we go along. And at this point, now we go to Captain America. Captain America.
But I still have my reaction.
Oh, what would you like to do as a reaction?
I am going to throw help teammate. And I'm going to put it on Wolverine.
Oh, okay. So let me tell you how that works. That can only be done as a reaction.
Oh, as they fail. Okay, yep, I understood it.
Right, on an actual failure of some type.
Oh, no, I'm going to hold off.
Correct. That's why you would do it then. All right. So again, we'll go to Captain America now. I'm assuming you're going to want to free yourself or not. Which one?
Most definitely going to try to free myself here.
Excellent.
So non-combat melee attack.
That is correct. Fantastic. You free yourself also. Go ahead and make your movement now.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that. I've hit too many damn buttons. There we go.
All right. Fantastic. You can,
And
you can close that
say
by clicking on that, and you'll see a little garbage can appear above it when you click on the. Do you see it? On the line that you put up? You click on the arrow, the section above the arrow, it'll open up with the little garbage can.
there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
And I did grab my shield as I
Not a problem. By the way, picking up something and just picking up anything is free. Okay, guys? So, no worries on that. Now, if you're trying to grab attack, that is not free, guys. That is a standard, no matter what. And they made a ruling and a errata on it that now when you do the grab, you're not doing it as a non-combat. You have to actually do it as your ability score number that's to the left instead. Okay? Because that's grab is the basis of a lot of attacks in this game. Okay? Are we clear? Everybody?
Clear.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. And now we go to Miles. Miles.
I'm gonna try to break out.
Not a problem. Go for it. Excellent. You break out. Now you have movement.
Before I move, I would like to cast invisibility.
Excellent. Okay, that'll cost you 5 focus, of course. And if you notice on the token, when you clicked on it, below you there's a little circle symbol and a gear symbol. If you click on the circle one, and you'll notice there's some conditions under it. You can look for the invisibility one and click on that, and it'll show your condition as being invisible.
Alright, give me a second here.
It's in alphabetical order, by the way, on this.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get it to where I can see it.
Oh, come on. I'll do it. There we go.
Yeah, so once you click on that condition, it should appear on your token.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now. I'm just.
Yeah, it's on the third column down.
They're calm down.
There you go. Perfect. All right, thank you. There you go. Now you're invisible. All right, so you did your break and your and basically, hold on a second. The invisibility was standard though, right? So unfortunately, it's either your invisibility or you break out.
Oh, okay. Then I'll break out then. Not do the invisibility.
All right, go ahead and just take it off then on the invisibility. But at least now you know how to activate it. Go ahead and go back and just take it off. And then you can move, actually. You got your movement left.
Okay. I was trying to find my move. Where would that be at? Would it be under speed?
It's the ruler. Oh, you mean on the character sheet. So next to ability scores, you'll see it says speed.
Yeah.
If you
okay.
click on that, you'll see your movement. Now, unfortunately, you can't swing in here because there's no ceiling of any kind. So
I was wondering about that.
So go ahead and just move as many as squares as you want that you can move.
That's 6. Right. That's good. My movement speed is 6.
Excellent. There you go. At the end of that, just move yourself there and then just close out your line.
I'm running my computer up to my TV right now. There we go.
Thank you. All right, and with that, we'll go to Black Widow. Go, Natasha. I'm assuming you want to break out or not?
Yes, I will go ahead and try to break out.
Excellent. Go ahead and make your melee non-combat. And right. Yeah, you did fantastic. Yeah, you're like, hey, mighty guys aren't the only ones. Kabam, and break the chain.
They forgot the block areas.
That's right. And now you get your movement.
All right.
By the way, I would assume you're picking up all the weapons that are at the ground there that are your weapons. So you have them.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I pick all the weapons, start stacking with Bruce. Bruce, are you okay? Bruce, are you okay? Do you need help?
And you see that he seems to be having an inner turmoil of some kind. Just not happy at the moment. And see, he's just kind of lost some thought there.
Well,
and with that, we'll go to round 2.
The sun's getting real low, Bruce.
And you do hear something out of him, though. He's going, okay. Drones. Alright, so this round, none of the drones have been taken down as yet, so that means 2 more people are going to get 2 attacks. We're going to vary it every round so that it's not the same people all the time. So let's make it fair that way. So again, I'll have to reroll a 6. Alright, so
good old Cap again.
Yep. Fortunately, that's the case. Poor Cap.
But he has a shield this time.
Yes, he does, but you need to activate it. You can do it as a reaction when you get attacked. Alright, so here we go. So at that point, that means Cap is getting 3 attacks this round then. So first of all, I'm going to go for T'Challa. T'Challa, here we go. Let's see. T'Challa, I'm assuming 11 doesn't even touch you.
Nope.
Now we go for Wolverine.
Formidable.
11 doesn't touch you. That's correct, Wolverine? Hello, Wolverine?
I'm sorry. It does not touch me.
Gotcha. Excellent. All right. And with that, we're going to go for Natasha. Natasha, 8? Not at all.
No.
Wouldn't hit the broadside of a barn either, probably. So, okay. Let's see. Now, unfortunately, Cap is getting 3 coming his way.
Bring it on.
$12.
I misses with a 14.
All right. Excellent. Next one. Misses again.
All right.
Last one. Three complete misses. Wow.
All right.
Works for me.
Good
We
job,
need to
Cap.
turn them back in for their warranty. All right.
They went to Stormtrooper school.
Yep. Pretty much. All right, Miles. You're the last one.
All right.
All right, make an attack on you. 11's definitely missing you.
Yeah,
You're a spider.
I dodged out of the way.
You barely flinch, actually, with that
Yeah.
kind of shot. All right, and with
Yeah.
that is it for the drones this round. Now we're going to go to Wolverine.
Was it
Wolverine.
you, Black Panther? Was it you that wanted to try the fastball special with me?
Yeah, but I didn't have enough room to do it.
The two of you need to get a little closer.
Yeah, from where I'm at, I can do it.
All right.
But
So
I'm one square ahead of you.
So if I move up and I was 1 square ahead of you, would that allow us to do it?
Should.
All right. Well,
So the closest one would be 6 squares for Panther, and 7 on the one next
yeah.
to him.
So I don't have to.
You
So I
have
can't
the-
throw Wolverine to an adjacent square for the attack. They have to be on their square.
I would say, let's see, can you bring it up? Let's take a look at it, just to be specific. Yeah, I would say adjacent square is fine.
So yeah, I can get the.
All right, so Laura, you're gonna get in front of T'Challa, correct?
yes, I'm having some problems. I clicked on the measuring stick, and now I can't get the measuring stick to get off.
Click the arrow on top where the measuring stick is.
Where it says, where it says select.
the arrowhead, and that'll let you move. Because you have to get out of it every time you do your measure. You have to go back up to select so that you can move your token. There you go. All right, so at this point, move up, wait, reserve your action at this point. By the way, that's 2 things you can do this game. Reserve your action on certain action. And in this case, since fastball special is going to be the 1, you're reserving your standard. So you move up. Now you're reserving your standard for an attack for fastball special. At that point, we're going to move down to T'Challa. T'Challa is now going to do the fastball special part where he picks you up and throws you at the nearest enemy that he wants to throw it at. All right.
Very top one.
All right, so the very top one. So I'm assuming you're still going to throw it in this square here, correct? So that it's that much closer to the other one?
Yep.
All right, so at that point, T'Challa, you would then throw the Wolverine there. You can move her because you're the one who's actually doing the throwing. Move the token there. And then give me an agility attack roll. Underneath the attack section for agility. Nope. Oh. You moved completely opposite there.
I'm terribly sorry, Rob.
No problem.
I'm still having problems trying to get off of that.
No problem. I got that.
That ping
Hit
thing.
Control S.
Control S.
Yeah, that'll be select.
That worked. Thank you.
All right. At that point, now make me an agility attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. You definitely make that. Now I need a close attack from Wolverine. Give me a melee attack. Close attacks are always melee, guys. Attack. It has to be an attack. That is the one where it says attack. Look at the section underneath. And the red section there, a red for melee.
I see. So there's score, defense, non-combat, and attack. It needs to be attack. All right,
Under
sorry
the
about
column
that.
of attack. Excellent, even better. Anyway. All right, so you get there, and at that point you can use that macro if you want for the Wolverine claws. And you definitely have hit. And these do not have any kind of defense. So you actually do the full 19 damage.
38 damage.
Oh, 38. That's right, because you're doing fastball, right? That's
Yep.
double. Okay, 38.
Yeah, too bad my fantastic roll doesn't count towards that because that would have tripled the damage.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, that's a serious hit regardless, for sure. All right, and then you're good. You both combined your attacks together. Now you do have a movement, I think, still, right?
Yes.
T'Challa?
Yep.
Okay. And then with that, we will go to Captain America.
And I went ahead and took care of my healing factor and added the change.
Now you're full. It's as though nothing ever happened, except for that hole in your costume.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like that. Need some unstable molecules.
Just had that fixed. Damn it. Captain America.
So Cap's moving forward.
You don't have to.
I would like to get into. I would like to eventually get into the physical fight.
Sure, not a problem. Please do so.
However, to start my action for this round, we are going to try Rico Shield.
Excellent. Can you ping the target, the main target?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to.
Perfect.
Right,
Perfect.
so that's going to be first.
All right, that's your primary target. Hopefully you'll get that fantastic to bounce it off. All right, so take off the 10 focus first, if you don't mind.
10 focus.
And then we will make a ranged attack, which of course all ranged attacks, guys, are
agility.
Agility, correct. Wow.
And I got the marble.
Start.
Yes.
Great start. All right, so you hit him, and you get the fantastic, which means that you knock it prone. You do the damage. Go ahead and give me the regular damage on him. How much is that? 34, right? All right, so let's take off the 34, first of all. Definitely bam, you know. And then your Rico shield now goes to the next one, I'm assuming. Is the next one next to it?
Yes.
All right, so at that point,
next one, next up.
Yep. Now you're going to make another ranged attack. And that's still a hit. Still a hit. And that one does 14 damage.
14 damage.
And then your shield returns.
15 damage. The Rico shield adds the extra range between the two targets as the new attack roll.
That just means it continues to move another 10 spaces.
Right. That's right. It doesn't. It adds to the attack roll, not to the damage roll. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and that should be indicated, by the way, on his attack roll. So, but that's okay. You hit them both. Excellent.
And that would end my turn.
All right. And you already moved. So
yes.
At that point, we're going to go to Spider-Man now. Miles.
I'm going to move another 4. I'm going to move.
Climbing the wall this time?
Yeah, climb the wall this time. And then for my action, I would like to use Venom Blast.
All right. Doesn't cost you anything, and you're within 5 spaces of this one, I'm assuming. Or
yeah,
is that the target?
Yep.
Okay. Now.
So I roll my agility, right?
Correct.
For attack.
And if you like, you can use the little macro for your Venom Blast if you want on that guy.
Yes. Give me a second.
Ah, yes, they got hit. And we're gonna do 14 damage. All right.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I gotta step away for just a few seconds.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Just if you do, okay, perfect. Not a problem. All right, guys. That's Spider-Man. We go to Nat. Natasha.
Bruce, are you okay?
No way, right?
I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna jump over and try to free Bruce.
All right, go ahead and make me a melee. Excellent. You break him free, but he just seems to just be in trying to become the Hulk. It's not working out for him. Fortunately, he's having a performance issue. So,
Bruce, don't worry. We'll get you out of here.
Kind of like in the one with the Avengers Endgame. Where he's like, he doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want to come out.
He needs to stop embarrassing us in front of the wizards.
Exactly. All right, and with that, we're going to go to round 3. And unfortunately, the drones. All right, so still none of the drones are down. So they're going to continue their attacks. And here's the 2 next opponents. Here we go. Okay, so Cap is 1. And the second person, I think, was...
Me.
Gotcha. Me being...
T'Challa.
T'Challa, gotcha. Alright, so here we go. So, we'll take care of that now, T'Challa. We're going to fire 2 shots at you, okay? So, let's do that. Let's see if we hit. That hit?
Right on the number.
Okay, now, T'Challa. Do you have any defenses?
I've got Sturdy 2.
Can you post that out, please, on your power? Okay, perfect. Alright, so because you have Sturdy 2, you see that it does hit, but your vibranium suit absorbs the hit. So you take no damage whatsoever.
Yep.
And with that, we're going to do a second attack.
Sorry, team, I'm back.
That's
And here's the attack on T'Challa. And that'll miss. I'm assuming it'll miss, right? Correct. Okay. Then with that, we're going to go to attacking Wolverine now. So here we go. Wolverine. That's definitely going to hit you, I think.
It will, even though I'm using my brawling, it will still hit because my agility defense is 17, so it will hit me.
Okay. So there you go. So you were hit, and you have a reinforced skeleton. Is that not the case?
That is correct.
All right. All right. So reinforced skeleton. Go ahead and push that out if you don't mind, because we want to give reminders to everybody on our defenses and stuff also. So perfect. So we're only subtracting. Here's where we go back to what we were talking about for reduction damage. Is since you're reducing it by 1, we're taking from the 13. We're taking 6 damage off, making it 7 damage. Okay.
All right.
All right. So that's all you take, and now we have Captain America, who's going to get attacked twice.
They don't like me very much, do they?
What's the symbol for them?
You got that target you're carrying around?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Good.
Well, that's okay. We,
Are we
as a
activating our shield
reaction,
power?
yes, as a reaction, I have shield deflection. Doesn't cost me anything, but it makes them re-roll with trouble.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the trouble. And
Especially against Marvel. Fuck.
yeah, that's what I was saying. But
Yay!
it's gonna miss. It was worth it. And it didn't cost you a karma to do it. Best part.
And I have 2 reactions, so I still have 1 available.
Good. Because there's another attack coming.
Pew pew.
And that's a miss.
Miss.
Alright. Now, Tasha. Tasha, here we go. Crack her. Ouch. Slow motion dodge, gotcha. Okay. Since the it's giving me trouble, and 6 is the highest dice I have, especially on my Marvel dice. That's the one I'm going to do the trouble on because that's the best result I can get out of the dice on that. So here's the trouble. It only goes down by 1. But the damage is also reduced. Alright, so unless you want to throw a karma at it, by the way, you can actually keep throwing stuff at it to make it karma only once in attack unless you have the weird trait. Weird trait will allow you to do with the new rules for the Spider-Verse book. Will allow you to keep adding karma to giving trouble for something. Which I think the only one here who can do that is Miles Morales. He has the weird trait. Is that correct?
I do have the weird trait, yeah.
You're the only one that can throw a second karma into an attack to give it trouble. Actually, more than that if you wish, but then I don't know if you really want to go that far.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so it is a hit on Natasha.
Yeah.
Unless, as I said, she wants to do a karma. Does she want to or not?
No.
Okay, then you're going to take 11 damage. Alright, so she gets hit. And now his Miles. Miles is getting an attack. Here we go. Miles, we're attacking you. That's a miss on you, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. And with that, that is all the drones attacking. We now go to Wolverine.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you regain focus?
All right. So on your turn, if you want to do it on your turn, you normally would use a karma, and then you tell me whether you want to regain. It's called a recovery check. You either do it on for focus, which requires you rolling a vigilance non-combat check, and if you do it for health, it's a resilience non-combat check. The target number to reach is a 10. When you hit that 10 on your roll, then what you do is you take the Marvel dice, you multiply it times your rank, and with the result of that, you add your bonus on that ability score for whether it's vigilance or resilience, and then that's the total you get back for either the health you're trying to regain or the focus you're trying to regain.
Gotcha. All right.
Now, the other way we can do something is something we haven't discussed yet, which we will discuss after this, because the only reason it wasn't discussed in the beginning is because you guys were just thrown together now, okay? So because you were thrown together now, we did discuss team maneuvers, because you guys aren't a team until right now. So at the end of this, I'm going to go through team maneuvers, but there's levels of team maneuvers that can be done. At your current rank of 3 and 4, you can do level 1 or level 2, which I'll go through each of those at the end of this.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I am going to...
Yes, now we go to Wolverine.
I'm going to use Whirling Frenzy. First, I have to move one step closer.
That is correct.
All right.
This will also cost you 5 focus.
All right, and that is changed on the character sheet. Is that correct?
Yes, on the token actually. Yes.
Gotcha. All right, 5 focus is there. My first attack will be on the one to my north, the one that's been wounded.
Yes. So since it says you have to make an attack on it, you want to make an agility attack check. Here's what it says. Hold on. Makes an agility check, compares it against agility defense. Okay. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Make an agility attack roll. No, attack roll. The one next to it.
I keep doing that. Sorry.
There you go. Oh, even better. All right, so you got a fantastic out of it, which is awesome. That means that what will happen is we're going to see what the effect is with Whirling Frenzy on a more fantastic. All right, a fantastic enemy takes full damage and suffers the weapon's special effect. But let's see if it survives this, first of all. So you're doing, so you hit for sure. Double that damage is 42. So 42 on each of them is going to do the following to the first one. So 42 on that one basically takes that one straight out of the fight. And it dies. And then the next one, which was fresh, is going to take the 42, but it is not going to go down. But it is hit pretty badly. Okay. And then you give it the special effect, which for you, being that you're using claws, is bleeding. So, and yes, robots can bleed. They do have fluids running through their bodies, kind of like oil. So he's leaking oil now.
Okay.
So his vital fluids are basically being drained.
Okay.
All right. Now, because you got a fantastic on that, you can actually do a secondary attack. Do you have combat reflexes, I'm assuming?
I believe I do. Let me double check real quick.
Go ahead and post that out if you see it.
I do indeed.
Fantastic. That means that now as a reaction, you can use your exploit power. Do you have the exploit power?
I'm looking. Combat trickery versus attack. What did you say it was called again?
Exploit. Not sure if you have that.
I do.
All right, post it out. Excellent. Okay, so if you notice on there it says the trigger is if you succeed in an attack using your weapon that deals at least 1 point of damage, and you got a fantastic success doing it. It's a reaction also. It'll give you a melee attack against the target's resilience defense this time. But if you attack, you ignore health damage reduction, which it doesn't have any anyway. But what it'll allow you to do is get an extra attack right now if you want to do it. Is that what you choose to do?
That is what I choose to do.
Then it will cost you 5 focus first. And at that point, now make me a melee attack against, and we'll compare it against its resilience defense. Which, by the way, these drones are 11 on most of their defenses, okay? Guys, this is to everybody. So
there we go.
Alright, so you easily hit his resilience. And he's going to take 25 damage from that. And guess what? Now, he basically and goes down. 2 with that one attack. Alright, excellent. So you only used 1 reaction, right? Which was the exploit?
Correct.
So you have 1 reaction left. And, by the way, here's another thing, guys. You can move up to the maximum you can do, but you can also do it. Let's say you only needed to move 2 squares and you have 3 more left. After your attack, you can move again. You can go up to your maximum move in a combat run. So since you only moved up a certain amount as Wolverine, you can now use the rest of your movement you have left to move towards your next target.
Now the 3 drones on the left are not working, is that correct?
These are definitely in the fight.
Those are? Okay.
They're definitely in the fight. The ones I made disappear were the ones that used to be here, and there are one that used to be here, but they're not visible anymore. So what you see on the board right now that doesn't have an X is active and ready to attack.
All right. I will move the other 4 that I have not moved over there.
Perfect. And you're now setting yourself up for the next attack on him.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. And with that, we're going to go to T'Challa. Go. T'Challa's already ahead of us in calculating his movement, just like a Black Panther should be.
And I am actually going to use a chain strike.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm assuming your target's the one you're in front of.
Yep.
All right. I guess that'll cost you 5 focus, and you'll get an edge on this attack. Really?
Go get him. Go get him, T'Challa.
That's right.
Yeah, it's when it just did not do nothing.
I accept your challenge.
All right.
So it did re-roll, but did not increase.
All right. Well, you did hit. That's it. That counts for something. So it's going to take full damage, no defenses of any kind. And definitely, if you wanted to use the macro for the hit one, if you wish, that's up to you. Just gives good effects on these. Well, you do have vicious claws, right? So you're good.
Yeah.
All
now,
right.
do you have a question? Because one of the prerequisites for this was fast strike, do I also do fast strike as part of the chain strikes?
No, it's just a prerequisite for it. You have to actually use the actual power you possess in order for you to get the effect of that specific power.
Okay.
But if it's a prerequisite for another power, that just means that you need to have that new power. That's all.
Okay.
Now that you brought that up, I can bring this up. So you notice you guys that have super strength have like Mighty 1 and stuff like that, right? Okay, so when you have higher levels of certain numbers on powers, you actually technically can use the previous number to it if you don't want to spend as much focus. But of course, you're using the lesser version of that. Okay? You understand what I'm saying at that point?
Yes.
Yeah, that's something most people don't know or remember, is that they can use the lesser versions of their powers that have numbers if they don't want to spend as much focus and such, or if they don't want their effects to be as bad. Because, like, for instance, Storm's weather capacity, the higher version of Storm that has 5, rank 5, she could do like the Weather 4 and stuff. Weather 4 is like makes it almost impossible to move. But she doesn't have to use that if she wants to use Weather 2. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you understood what I said on that part.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So if you want to like not do as much impedance basically on certain things, then you can use the lesser versions of those powers you possess. But you have to, of course, have a number to it. All right. Okay, T'Challa. Excellent. Now we'll go to Captain America. Go.
All right. First question I have to ask: this drone there, is that drone still prone?
Which drone is that? This one here?
This one here.
Yes.
That would have been the first one that was attacked by my Rico shield.
Not a problem. Definitely prone. Yes.
Okay.
When it comes to, but wait a minute. It did come to its turn already, correct? So it would have stood up for its turn, because they haven't moved from their spots. So it would have stood up. So it is no longer prone.
It's no longer prone. Okay.
Right.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Basically, just
because prone would have gave me an edge.
Understood.
This.
Just to let you know, when it comes to being prone, guys, everybody can stand up or fly up as a 1 space penalty. That's all it takes to stand up. A 1 space penalty for movement. Okay?
Alright.
Alright. So I'm going to move into that there and going to try to eliminate that injured drone.
Gotcha.
With Combat Expert.
Okay. Combat Expert means you get an edge on your attack.
An edge.
Because they're rank 1s. Now, here's the other thing, guys. And this is for everybody. If you ever do any kind of basic attack, then it's not any of your powers. All it is a standard attack off your attack button. That's it. So if you want to just use a normal attack and not have it cost you focus or anything, you can just say I'm doing a basic attack, or you could do the shield bash since you do have it. But otherwise,
doesn't cost anything.
Right, if it doesn't cost you anything, it's always good. But I'm just saying that any attack would cost you any kind of power, focus and such, then like if you throw something with agility and you don't want to use the agility special power or something, you can always do it as a standard and then just take the results of what you roll. Okay? And by the way, that's fantastic. There you go. Shield bash on that guy. Now, you get an edge, but I don't think it matters anyway. You got the marvel out of it.
Yeah, I got the marvel on it, but it still will not even let me attempt it.
Understood. Not a problem. We can...
not that it matters on this roll, but...
Not a problem.
Yeah, I just did.
No, I just did that.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do it for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird that you wouldn't be able to. But that's fine. Regardless, you still got to hit, like I said, so it doesn't change anything because the damage factor is the one that would change, if anything. But you hit anyway with that number. So basically what it says is shield bash is on a fantastic success, he'll take double damage and is knocked prone. But this guy's already taking a massive amount of damage from you. You're doing...
Takes him out of the fight.
Right. You're actually taking it way beyond its damage factor, because 36 doubled is going to be 72. So exactly goes to negative 60, which you just put it into parts at that point. So it just goes
another.
Yeah, you just strewn it all across the arena. Excellent.
Now I'm gonna move my one more spot.
There you go. Okay, and then with that, we're gonna go to Miles. Miles, go.
All right. Miles is gonna move 1 and then go like that, and he's gonna cast Venom Strike again.
Which one? Which is your target?
This one right here.
There you go. Thank you. You can use your Venom Blast on it with a macro if you wish.
Yeah.
Now your agility attack.
Yep.
That is the attack. Yes. Okay, you hit. Definitely. It's going to take 17 damage. And it's hurt. Not down, but hurt. Alright. Any more movement, or you're good where you're at?
I'm good where I'm at.
Perfect. Okay. Natasha, go.
Now that I know that Bruce is not going anywhere, doing anything, I'm going to look over and say, well, I guess I should probably help the boys.
You
and
hear
I'm
grunts
gonna
and growls from him.
and I'm going to snipe this one.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that he's at least the range that it says there. He has to be at least 20 squares away. So you're going to use the ruler again on there and calculate the distance between you and him and make sure. No, unfortunately he is not. So even the ones that are about T'Challa I don't think are 20. And unfortunately, yes, unfortunately that means you can't snipe anybody in this arena.
Yeah.
They're not far enough away. But you can move up and shoot with a, I think you have a rifle in your thing, right? Or no, the sniper rifle's fine. As long as you're...
Sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle, you have, right? Or you have to...
Sniper rifle has... I have a sniper rifle which has a range of 40.
Oh, then you can easily shoot from there. You just won't get the
Yeah,
sniping.
I don't have to move. Yeah.
Are you using any of the special ranged weapon attacks though for it?
Well, that's actually the only
one.
It's that one or snap shooting, which is split it between two things.
Okay.
So, we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna shoot at this one for now, as is.
Wow. This one you were saying?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. So you definitely shoot it. Okay. And it's going to take 20... Oh, more. It's going to take... So you did a standard attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so standard attack means that when you get a marble... Oh my god, ultimate. That's an ultimate.
That's an ultimate marble.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about ultimates. So this is called the Ultimate Fantastic Success. What it means is the following. Whenever you make an attack and you get an Ultimate Fantastic Success, the first thing that it does, it means that, number one, you succeed at your attack for sure. It doesn't matter what number, agility, defense, or whatever it is they are on the attack you made that they get. That means you will hit no matter how high their defense is, unless the narrator deems it impossible to hit. Otherwise, you hit it no matter what its defense is. Plus, aside from that, the Ultimate Fantastic Success negates every trouble you were given by whoever gave it to you, which means trouble is not even considered in this. So you would negate all troubles done to you, for sure.
He really likes you.
Okay? So that's pretty much the result of that.
I think he already knew where you were.
Alright, guys?
Yep.
Alright, and with that, gets attacked, goes to the 7, not really too healthy right now. So, and by the way, since you did hit it with the sniping, you get the special effect from it, and I think that's also bleeding too. So, it's going to be bleeding. Alright. And then we'll go to round 4 with that, unless you want to move. Do you want to move?
I've got no reason to.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna...
Not a problem. Then we'll go to round 4. Drones. Alright, so you've been able to eliminate drones at this point, which is good. So, let's see the remaining drones. There's 4 drones left. That means that there's only going to be 4 attacks made on you guys. Now, for sure, One drone is going to fight Wolverine. One drone's going to fight T'Challa. One drone's going to fight Captain America. And the last drone who just got shot, I wonder who he's going to try to hit. Do we need to guess?
Could it be Black Widow?
Yes, I think so. Alright, so what we're going to do right now is let's first make the attacks against Wolverine, Black Panther, and Captain America. So at that point, we're going to go as follows. We're going to blast Wolverine. Wolverine's that a hit?
That will miss.
Alright, that means it's got an edge on the next shot at him. Alright. And T'Challa now. T'Challa, I'm gonna fire at you. Assuming that's
silly question.
Definitely. Yes, go ahead.
Did we ever resolve the one that had the edge from missing last round?
That was destroyed.
That one was destroyed. Okay.
Yeah, it's destroyed. Never got a chance. That was the one that Wolverine double teamed on with her attack.
Gotcha.
So yes, we resolved it our way.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not getting an edge. That's pretty much how it was.
Here, I'll give you an edge. 3 of them. Or, sorry, 2 of them.
And here comes a Cap now. Is that a hit, Cap? I'm assuming that's not a hit on Captain America.
Yeah, not if it's melee. Well, not
No,
melee
that's
either.
agility. They're firing at you.
Right,
Remember,
but we're
they
side
got-
by side.
It
That
doesn't
not
matter.
a-
They can shoot you point blank.
Ah,
if they
gotcha.
wanted to.
Oh yeah, it's still miss.
Okay.
So Marvel does not distinguish between melee and range like some other
D&D
systems
does.
do.
The only difference is the type of weapon you're carrying, whether it'll give you trouble or not. And in this case, theirs does not. So.
Oh, there's
Gotcha.
there specifically does not give you trouble firing in melee.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, so at this point now we're going to fire at Natasha, of course. The bleeder is going to do so. So the bleeder is going to shoot at Natasha. Wow, he definitely doesn't like what you did. I'm assuming.
Well, I'm going to give him
that
trouble
will-
anyway.
Are you now? There you go. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I have to go by the highest roll, so I will go by the treble. It doesn't matter which one; they're both 6s on either side. So here's my treble.
What a
That
one
only
would be
went
nice.
down by 1, and you're still hit. I'm assuming was 17, so you
Yeah.
take 11 damage, unless you want to throw karma, but I don't know if it's worth.
Let me.
What is
let
your
me
agility? first
jump
of all?
in here.
Oh wait, you're gonna jump in. I'm assuming that's Captain America talking, right?
This is Captain America jumping in here. I have, as a reaction, let me pull it up here for you.
Not a problem, please. There we go. Okay. Okay. Give me that 5 focus off.
Yep. There we go.
Thanks, Cap.
Alright, so basically what happens is shoots you, and the shield comes flying ahead of it and blocks the shot. And the damage reduction is not enough to get through the shield, of course. So at that point, you take no damage. Never hit. And with that, that is the last attack from the drones.
Yay!
And unfortunately, he is in a bleeding status, so he is going to take 5 damage from that. So all bleeding, all ablaze, all these kinds of damage, subtract 5 every round. The problem with that is if you have any kind of protection like Sturdy 1 or Reinforced Skeleton or any of those things that do damage reduction, they will negate that damage from occurring. Okay? Now, if it's healing factor, it will offset and cancel that attack effect. because healing factor basically seals your wounds, and it says that if for any reason when you're bleeding, if you are able to regain health in some way, or if you basically if heal in any way, then the effect goes away. Okay? So if that's informative enough for you on that. Go ahead. You have a question.
Well, not so much about the rules, but may I make a suggestion to our party? I would like to suggest that Wolverine delay their turn and then switch places. Delay their turn till after me, and then switch places with T'Challa.
Are you in agreement, Wolverine?
What's the purpose? Because I was planning on moving down 2 slots so that I could ping. Let me do my ping thing. Where's the ping?
Did we lose somebody?
Remember how you were able.
No.
Remember how you were able to make that whole sweeping attack and take out 2 people nearly at once?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you how to do that really well.
Sure.
Now,
but
are you talking about the power that you possess that T'Challa doesn't possess?
I don't know if T'Challa doesn't have combat support, but my power is combat support, so if T'Challa has combat support, T'Challa could do that too.
Combat support.
I was planning on moving. I'll just show you where I was going to move. I was going to move down to here, which should give me access to those top 2 drones. And I have fast attacks, which I can do 1 on each person.
Well, here's the thing. Combat support is within earshot. So Wolverine wouldn't even need to move.
What he's saying, though, is that he has to move to be able to affect them with close attacks. So even if you give combat support, even though that Wolverine could turn it into a Marvel, she still would have to be within close range of the attackers.
No, I don't need to be. I can shout. Shout instructions from
her.
Yeah,
she would have to be within the range of close attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolverine would need to be where T'Challa is to hit all 3 of them.
Right, but I think with fast attacks, it's only 2 opponents and not 3. Wolverine, has Whirling Frenzy, though, is what you're saying, right?
Fast attacks splits it between 2 to make 2 attacks against separate targets, so I can only do 2 with fast attacks.
Yeah. But what about Whirling Frenzy? Can you do Whirling Frenzy again?
Yeah, Whirling Frenzy, if Wolverine was where T'Challa is, and you were to give combat support on that, then yeah, definitely it would be a lot of damage between the 3 of them.
If combat support was cast on me as well, Rico's shield could be pretty effective as well. So that would be a guaranteed 2 hits, as long as the roll is a success.
All right, so who's suggesting the combat support? Is it Black Widow, for her to do it?
I'm suggesting that it would done.
Wolverine can move where I'm pinging right now, and same thing. They can have all 3 as well.
Problem with that is that's a wall. You won't be able to go there.
Yeah.
The most I'll be able to affect is 2.
Unless you move where T'Challa is.
And you're saying that that power that you have will allow me to attack on each of them?
With whirling. Can you not do whirling?
Whirling.
I think then if I'm gonna help you on this because I know exactly what you both mean. So let me see if this would be a better suggestion then. T'Challa, if you step here, You can get the 2 attacks you need against those drones. Okay? The 2 you would have here. Right? This one and this one. But then that leaves the space here for Wolverine to come up and then do the Whirling Frenzy once she gets combat support from Widow.
Well, what I was going to do was actually move up here to hit these 2. With fast
Either
attacks.
way would be the same thing, because then Wolverine could pass right through you anyway and step into the area you were in. You see what I'm saying? So it'll work either way.
Yep.
As long as you're not in that space that would require her being able to attack all 3, that's fine. Are we all in agreement then? Do we know now what we...
Yes, I will go ahead and delay my action until Black Panther can move, and then I will assume his place and do my attacks.
Okay, so then you guys are going to switch out on the round, is what you're saying, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I do have... I'm sorry, I do have one quick question that I want to add. My Power Mighty 1, it says permanent.
It's already calculated into your attacks.
Thank you you read my mind. Thank you very much.
All permanent powers on your sheets are already calculated into the character sheet, guys.
Gotcha.
So
all right. Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to switch you guys out, and I'm assuming you're going to switch numbers now. You guys know how to switch your numbers? Just somebody type in 16 for 14 and then 14 for 16. Since you guys are going to switch out. Reverse your rolls. Go ahead and do that in the turn order if you don't mind, guys.
Yep, already did.
Got it.
Okay. All right, perfect. Then we're going to T'Challa.
So I've already started my 5-foot move.
Yep, I gotcha. Go for it.
Gonna fast attack.
All right, bring that up, please. Perfect. All right, doesn't cost you anything. All right, makes 2 close attacks, so you'll have to make 2 attacks. So which one is the first one on?
First one.
Gotcha.
Second
Go for it.
I'll be right back.
Oh, wow. Definitely a hit. All right, so that's 37 damage.
37 halved.
Halved. Sorry, that's then we're rounding down, by the way. All right.
So 18 damage. Second attack.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Only 11 damage.
And that's only going to be 11.
11 damage.
Okay. Perfect. All right, you got your 2 shots. At that point, we're going to go to Wolverine. Wolverine, go.
All right.
Now you can make your move.
All right. Now I am to do Whirling Frenzy is going to cost me 5 focus. And
now, technically right now, you don't have Natasha's combat support yet, right?
Right, it's not until after my turn.
Right.
If you delay until after my turn, I can give you the combat focus.
She could do Whirling Frenzy regardless right now.
Yeah.
And then you can do it for your turn, and then when it comes to her turn, then she can do it again. She can do it with the combat support. So the idea was fine, it's just going to take a little longer to do it.
My next question is of my powers. If it says action type standard, does that mean I can't do any others that say action type standard?
That is correct. You only have the following in a round, so that'll call me into now giving you the spiel of how a round works.
All right.
So you only have 3 things you can do in a round. You can do a standard action, a movement action, and a reaction. The standard and the movement only occur within your round, and the reaction occurs either on your round or any other time that it's not your turn. You could do it as long as you keep the reaction until you need it. And of course, as before, some characters will have more than 1 reaction, but that depends whether you have combat reflexes or any other abilities that give you that. So that would be the case. The only time you'll have double of anything else on there is movement, which means that if you decide not to use a standard, you can get 2 movement actions. You can double your running distance, your flying distance, your teleport distance, whatever it is you have. Okay?
All right.
All right.
All right, so with my whirling power, I get to make 1 agility check and compare it to each of the other's defense.
Yes. Make an agility attack. Don't forget to take off the 5 focus, though.
I just did that.
Gotcha. Perfect. Go ahead. Okay, so that definitely will hit them all. And they'll take half damage. So half of 9 is going to be 4 because we round down. So you did 4 damage.
Okay.
They have no defense, so... I don't think you need to heal anymore, right? I think you're full now.
That's correct.
As though it never happened.
And I am in a good spot. I don't need to heal.
Nope. Now we're just going to wait to see if that combat support's going to come up.
Okay.
All right. So at that point, we go to Cap. Cap, go.
All right. I'm going to stay where I'm at moment.
Excellent. And who's your target? That one? Gotcha.
That one right there.
Okay. Definitely hit him. He's going to take 17, 31.
Okay, get an edge because he's a level
yes,
1.
Go for it. Go for that marvel.
So
let's see if we get it.
Again, it won't let me, so I need to reroll
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Marvel.
I'll give it to you. Don't worry. I'll do that. And there we go.
Okay, stays the same. All right.
All right, so you got the hit regardless, and it's 31 damage. Gotcha. Here we go. 31. Done. All right. With that, we go to Miles. Miles, go.
Miles is going to use Venom Shot on that one again. Probably finishing it off. I pressed the wrong one. That's my fault.
There you go. You hit. Go ahead and do the macro if you want.
Oh, that's right. I have to do it on my own first.
Yeah, you have to click your token
Venom.
for target. And with that, you do 20 damage, and it goes down.
He scatters across the field with black fluid.
Yes.
Covering it.
Not good for them. And with that, we go to
Good
Tasha.
for us, not good.
All right, here we go. At this point, will you be doing the actions that were indicated before?
Hey Laura, I know everything that we've talked about in therapy. Forget all about that right now. Just let loose.
There you go. All right, that'll cost you 10 focus. And at that point, I'm assuming the character you choose is Laura, correct? As you said. And here we go. All right, guys. Go to round 5. Did you want to move? No?
No.
You're good where you're at?
I'm good where I'm at.
All right. You go to drones. All right, so now it falls down to just the drones being there and attacking you guys. And it will be respective to the people they're next to. So, of course, that'll be T'Challa, Wolverine, and Captain America that will gain these attacks. And here we go. Alright, so this is going to be first T'Challa. That's a miss, T'Challa, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright, next one. Gonna be Laura. Laura, that's a miss also.
That is a miss, correct.
And then Cap. Get attacked. Oh, wow. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Okay, that would be a hit. However, I do have shield deflection.
Hold on. Let me remind you of something right now. You have shield power up, right? Shield 3. But with your shield, it makes it shield 4, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you've had it active. Did you pay the focus cost, by the way, when you activated it as a reaction?
I have not.
Okay, go ahead and pay for that now. But let me tell you something. Since it blocks as shield 4, that means it removes 4 multiplier from the attack. These guys are only 2 multiplier. Whenever the multiplier goes to 0, no damage.
All right, so
basically it just shot at you and failed horribly.
Okay, but I need to pay my focus real quick, which
Yeah,
is
you just need to
actually
pay focus.
25.
Alright. And then at that point, they're done, and we go to T'Challa. Go. T'Challa, your turn.
Yeah, just deciding what I want to do.
Does that, while you're thinking, does that combat support power give us the extra attacks?
Well, it's only one ally, I think, on the combat support, not on you.
Okay.
It was on Laura because she's going to do the whirling frenzy.
So it automatically gives me a 1 on my marble die.
Well,
Okay.
it said only one ally, right?
Yes.
Wasn't it, Laura?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so right now T'Challa's going to do chain strike, though, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's not the recipient of combat support. So he's just making a normal attack.
Okay.
5 focus off, of course, for the cost.
Already did.
And then go ahead and make me the attack with an edge. You get an edge, so hopefully that'll go up. No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I have not seen any of these edge rolls go up.
Go off to become a marvel, you mean, or go off at all?
So every time I've seen someone roll edge, it looks like it's been the same number every single time.
Sometimes, unfortunately, that will be the case. You'll see. It's a consequence of, I don't know, the whatever random variable they use for these things. But that does happen in a lot of other dice games. It's in like Fantasy Grounds and all the others where the same numbers will come up. For some reason, I don't know how these variables run, but it's an unfortunate effect of these things.
Okay.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I saw it actually happen in a real game that we had at Origins, where the same person rolled the same number 3 times in a row, trying edges. Just 4, 4, 4. Yeah, I saw that. It was horrible.
Well, I wonder if it's maybe not showing us that it, behind the scenes, it gave you a 2 instead of a 4.
Well,
it doesn't actually show us that.
Actually,
on
it
this.
can. It can here, and I'll tell you where. When you go to the gear, right, guys?
The dice rolls.
You'll see there's a dice options thing. If you go to the dice options section on the gear, you'll see it says enable 3D dice. If you click on that, it actually makes a roll you can see.
3D dice are not enabled for demi-plane sheets.
Well, this is a demi-plane sheet.
Oh, yeah, these aren't demi-plane sheets though for here, for these that you're using, unless you're using demi-plane somehow on there. So if you click on your enable 3D dice, you'll see the actual dice roll come out.
Let me see what happens. Now this isn't going to count.
You saw it roll,
I don't
right?
I see 3 black dice with nothing.
I see 3 black dice as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That was weird. Oh yeah, it says 3D dice are not enabled for demi.
Hold on a second. Let me. That was because my color was set to black.
Oh, that would matter.
Okay, how do you fix that?
So I just changed. I just went up to my character and changed my color from black to white. So if anybody else rolls if anybody else rolls with the 3D dice, they're
mine comes out with my color.
Yeah.
That's how I know what dice I roll when I roll it.
Yeah. And for once, I did finally get the
there you go.
edge. Orange dice for Black Panther. Because T'Challa's orange.
All right, so now you can see how you can see the dice roll.
Okay.
That's for everybody to put on there if they want to be able to see the dice rolls, by the way. So. All right, so now let's make an attack roll with T'Challa now.
Yep, it was 27.
27 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's take off 27, still up. And now we'll go to Wolverine. Wolverine.
I am going to spend 5 focus for Whirling Frenzy.
By the way, combat support is now activated for you.
And what will that do? That makes my Marvel dice a 1.
Roll, right, whatever you roll now, we will consider as a marvel on the middle dice.
Alright.
Okay, so you make that roll. So, okay, so let's go through this, because now you actually have to do real world calculation at this point, because this won't change it to a Marvel dice, right? Alright, so as we all know, Marvel dice symbol means a 6 anyway as a number, right? So, not only did it go up by 1, which makes it a 14 on the total, which is still a hit on all of them. Then now it's considered a fantastic. So your power, can you bring up that power of Whirling Frenzy, please? So
sure can.
See what it says.
You got it.
So on a fantastic, you take full damage now, and there's weapon special effects. So what would happen now is it's a 6. So the multiplier means it goes up 1 more. So now instead of being, so now it's 6 times 3 plus 3. So it's 21, right?
21, correct.
All right, so now that is full damage. So all of them take 21.
Don't you mean 5 times 4?
No. The multiplier doesn't go up. What goes up is the number of damage.
Oh yeah, the Marvel die. Yeah,
dice.
okay.
Right. So
Sorry,
like
okay,
I said,
sorry.
so it goes to 21, and that means each one will take 21. So now, because it's fantastic, take full damage, not double damage. So 21 still does something for you in terms of it will definitely affect these guys. So that guy goes down. That guy goes down. And this one almost goes down. Just takes a hit on that one.
Thank you, Natasha.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And they all take the weapon's special effect, which is bleeding.
Yes. It will only matter for one of them that survived. The other ones are beyond caring about that. And the bleeding effect has been put on him. He's starting to leak WD-40 now.
I'd like to now do my movement.
Yes, please do.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
All right. Now you should have done your movement on your turn when it was your turn, because you're not doing fastball anymore. So that's fine that you did. And now,
I'm sorry.
We're on Wolverine's turn. Remember that.
Right, and I'm Wolverine.
Oh, you moved to T'Challa. I just saw T'Challa.
I did? Wrong person.
Oh, I am so sorry. You were here?
He was right next to you, right here. I'll put it there. There we go. All right. So
I'm so
right
sorry.
Here. No problem. No problem.
5.
That's why I was confused by it. Okay, it's T'Challa moving. Okay,
There we
you're
go.
good. Excellent.
Sorry, guys.
No problem. Hey, it's we're all learning here. All right, so there you go, Wolverine. Now we go to Cap. Cap.
All
Your
right.
turn.
I'm happy right where I'm at.
All right, definitely hit, right?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely hit.
Right. So you see that you definitely hit him, and this seems to be one of the last guys. And as you hit him, a blast seems to come from him as his last-ditch effort. For some reason, just a blast came out of him. But it just happened to hit, unfortunately, Bruce Banner. Okay? So, what happened with that was that...
Made him angry.
Yeah.
We don't like him if he's angry.
Yeah, unfortunately. Now, that did take out this drone, though, for you. So let's take off that damage and down him right now. But again, like I said, it hit Bruce. And at that point... And you turn around and with concern to him, and then he goes, You begin to see a change come over him. As you see that basically starts looking a little green around the gills there.
And Natasha, do the lullaby.
Do the lullaby.
And
Bruce.
Bye-bye.
It's not the time for that. We can get out of here. You don't need to hurt. You don't need to transform right now.
And yep, he's like, yep, he's always angry. And then all of a sudden, here we go to box text, guys. The drone's last attack zings past you, hitting Bruce Banner in the head. Not good. Not good at all. The scientist lets out a terrible cry and transforms into the monstrous form of the Incredible Hulk. And at this point now, you actually do see this. As he seems to be torn between himself, in a way. See? Having an inner battle, but he's losing it.
Can I give him assistance on this inner battle?
As you see, he now becomes this. So he transforms into the Incredible Hulk, right? So, with that, you see Hulk smash! He roars. Hulk smash! And then, in an unstoppable rage, he slams the rocky ground and walls with meaty fists, dismantling huge chunks of the structure. Zooming into view from the other side of the floating space rock surface, an alien spacecraft begins firing at the Hulk with laser cannons in an attempt to stop the carnage. The Hulk bounds towards the craft and manages to grapple with it, smashing at the fuselage as it dips and sways violently. Unfortunately, because of the impact that it just affected the entire arena, everyone here, please give me an agility check. Target number 12 right now.
So Mario's Spider-Man has an ability. Give me a back up here. Taking a, I believe it's the spider sense where.
That's against vigilance, right?
Yeah.
Or you're talking about your agility defense. This is actually an agility. Yeah, this is an agility roll against you being hit by falling rocks.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll a
Everybody
non-combat.
dies.
You're gonna make a non-combat agility roll.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for the character sheet to load back up. It exit out it on me.
No problem. So far, everybody's making it. I think there's. I think Spider-Man. You just need to make one.
Real quick question: how big were these robots?
I'm sorry. How what?
How big were these robots?
They're average sized.
Okay.
Moon, I'm going to need you to make me an agility non-combat. If you don't
Sorry, I'm waiting on my computer to load. It's
okay.
Yeah.
You want me to make it for you, man?
Yes, please.
Yeah, definitely a spider should be able to make those rolls easy. All right, so combat round is out on this for now because the combat was over. So I'm dropping the turn order. But as I said, the Hulk bounded off, so he's no longer on the screen. And you all made a roll. The arena started coming down around you somewhat. So much so that, ouch, the following happens now. If you notice, when the dust of Hulk smash settles, you understand that every cloud has a silver lining. A large fissure is opened in the ground, revealing partially submerged catacombs below. Perhaps it could be an escape route. There's only one way to tell: going in. But you must be quick. The speakers have remained silent since the Hulk smash, but it won't be long before Grandmaster's goons come to check. What do you want to do?
GTFO.
Yeah, I'm all for jumping in the hole.
I'm down for jumping in the hole as well.
All right, move yourselves to that location, please. Perfect. All right, so you all jump in. Excellent. And go down below. Perfect.
I'll go down
the said excellent.
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 Usually when it says excellent, bad things are about to happen.
Yeah, right into the trap.
Or is that only in my games?
All right, with that, we're going to move to the catacombs. Let me take a look here. All right, so the map change will come in a moment, but let me describe what happens when you jump down there. All right, so you advance cautiously through the catacombs, but it isn't easy. The earthquake caused by Hulk smash made everything unsafe. Debris is falling from the ceiling. Severed power cables crackle with electricity, and it is dark down here. The sound of gurgling water is heard in the distance. Mind where you put your feet. Anybody who want to do anything at this point?
How do we recover hit points other than spending karma?
Time. 1 hour is your rank in focus and health recovery. You understand what that means? What rank is your character?
3. So 1 hour gives us 3 points of health.
Right. And focus. Both.
Well, and focus.
Yes.
Say that again. Every hour.
Every hour gives you back your rank in focus and health. Together.
Gotcha. All right.
Unless you do a recovery check right now using a point of karma, and then you can recover one or the other. Or you can use another karma to do the other one, recovering both. But it requires a karma expenditure.
I will hold my rejuvenation for later.
Okay. All right. No
I'm not hurt that. I'm not hurt that bad.
All right. Perfect. Then we'll continue. All right. So you're making your way through the dark tunnels, which every so often severed power cables are crackling and kind of showing the area around you with debris and everything, and water heard in the distance. And at this point, I need everyone here to make me a vigilance action check. Target number 12. Those of you with spider sense, get an edge. Those of you with heightened senses, get an edge.
And how do we affect that edge?
Because you have spider sense, they would have an edge. And if you have heightened senses, then you get to affect the edge by edging the Marvel die would be the best bet if that's the role you want to try getting.
All right, so we would do our roll and then we do the edge.
Only if you have either
I have heightened senses, so.
if you have heightened senses or if you have a spider sense.
All right, so I do a non-combat vigilance.
Correct. They're all non-combat rolls on this one.
Okay, and then I can choose a dice to do the edge with, correct?
Right. Cap, that was your vigilance, right? Okay, so
Yeah,
you
same
made
score
it.
though.
You made it. You're fine. But
Okay.
you don't have an edge on this anyway because you don't have either of those abilities.
How do I re-roll the dice for the edge?
Like I said, you go over it with your pointer over the dice you want to roll, and it says edge or trouble, and then you would select edge or trouble. Click on that. edge or
There we
trouble.
go. I had to do the drop-down menu. There we go.
All right, so
Thank
Captain
you.
America made it. Spider-Man made it. T'Challa made it easily, and Black Widow made it. T'Challa got the edge and still made it better anyway. Still the same. And then Wolverine made it. Okay, all of you are good. Yeah, you're doing fine. So the target number for this adventure, it seems so far, so you guys know, is their target numbers are 12. If you notice, I've been saying that number. So pretty much that's the target number most of the characters will have to make, which it seems like you guys are making easily enough. Now, if for some reason they ask, because this is the part that I was telling you about for improvisation, if the group has a way to make light somehow, let them have it, but they have to make sense as to how they do it. One example is if you had Storm playing, she could say, I crackle my electricity between my hands or my fingers, causing light. Thereby, she'd light the way, and then none of the vigilance rolls would be required, by the way. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Or if some way of making light somehow. All right, so what would happen here is if you had failed your vigilance check, debris would have fallen on you, or you would have stepped into something bad and basically hurt yourself from the hazardous environment. Okay?
So what you're saying is right now we're having difficulty seeing because it's dark down here.
Yes, that's correct. And the only time you're actually seeing things and able to know where to go is because every so often severed power cables in the description crackle with electricity and show you the way.
I mean, I would think part of the technology that Black Panther would have would be some sort of night vision.
That's why you have heightened senses. That's why you get the edge.
And Black Widow
actually gives it to you.
And part of Black Widow's accoutrement would be flashlights targeting lasers on her wrist for her wrist rockets.
There you go. Okay, there you go.
No.
Like I said, improvise. If you can make it make sense, you can give it to them.
Yeah, so I'll lead the way, I guess. I'm the only one with actual working, but the only one who thought to bring a flashlight with me.
Okay. All right. So at that point, now you don't have to make checks. Now that you guys pretty much remembered what you had. All right. So here's what happens. So you're going through this area, and up ahead you see a dimly illuminated room. So you come up to it, and you see that it seems to be the source of the gurgling sounds that you were hearing. The gurgling water, remember? So this room must have been an interrogation room of some sort and was severely damaged by the Hulk. Okay, so I'm going to take you now into this room so that I can read the rest of the description and you can see where you're at.
And we'll have these maps, right?
Yes, the box sets come with the maps. Can you see the map?
Yes, I can see the map.
I can see the map.
Yep.
The map.
The map.
Okay, perfect. All right, so here we go. Let me read the rest of the box text. This room must have been an interrogation room of some sort and was severely damaged by the Hulk. Hey, is someone there? A strange voice says. A large stony creature is trapped prone on his back on a torture rack with shimmering energy bindings that keep him restrained. Please help me. I do not have much time, the creature implores. He is right. The area is slowly filling with water flowing from broken pipes. A little bit longer and the stony guy will drown. And you see, this is who you see. Over here. Getting in. The name is Kog. If you help me out, I can bring you back home, he says to encourage you. And with that, we will actually say the following. He goes,
over here, there's a pile of rocks waving at you. Here.
And says,
allow me to introduce myself. My name is Korg. I'm kind of like the leader in here.
okay, what do you wish to do? Seems restrained by some energy bindings.
I would like to go over to this computer terminal and see if I can figure out a way to unlock it.
Okay, anybody else?
I'd like to go over to his restraints and try to cut through them with my adamantium claws.
Okay, you would have vibranium actually on that one. But go ahead and place yourself where you're going to go in the room then. Everybody?
I will also be attempting it with my vibranium claws.
Spider-Man's just gonna stay right over here in the corner.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Okay, so just to let you know, that is a solid rock, sorry.
Oh, that's rocks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stand and keep watch.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, so all of you move to the positions you're at, attempting to do what you were saying you're going to do when something unexpected happens.
Of course it is.
So, finally, this is what happens. You see, suddenly, a portal of light appears in the room. And
okay.
Thor, is that you?
It appears right where
Why is it by
Spider-Man
me?
is.
Man, Spider-Man likes corners. He does not like portals.
And a mechanical humanoid steps from it, followed by a swarm of hover drones. Damn! Korg cusses. Ultron is already here! And with that, you see the following appear here.
Okay. That's my hand.
Alright, do you see it?
We're going with Ultron, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I just got surrounded.
You're actually, since you walk crawl, you're up above them. Fortunately, you're right above Ultron. So, at this point, let me read the rest of the box text. So, Korg goes and curses, Ultron is already here! That is not my name in this place, prisoner. Here I am known as the Technomancer, the master of the arena. I thought that the disciplining you were administered had made you more respectful of your master, but it is not an issue anymore. I am going to dispose of all of you. The swarm of hover drones zip towards you like angry bees. So, at this point, we go to initiative, people. Alright, let me see what mine is.
All right.
This is
Cap
Technomancer.
needs an edge roll on the marble die.
Not a problem.
I got it.
You got it?
So, I have a question.
You got it. You're in the bonus round now. Go
I
ahead.
did I edge rolled and got a marvel
You got a marvel
as
also?
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Edge
if you
and
got a
Cap.
marvel, then you're in the bonus round.
Yeah.
So when you look at the right left hand side, click into your number and add an M next to it. So it would be a 16M. Each of you that got a bonus round, make your change on that turn order. Who did that?
All right. What could mine become?
Now, fortunately for you guys, and unfortunately for Technomancer, he does not get an edge on his initiative roll. So he is what he is. Okay? Now, the drones, on the other hand, let's see.
After we come to the book that I had to go earlier, did you tunnel me even though she's right there? I'm actually in the screen. I'm Curly, you have no idea. She's literally right there.
All right, the drones. There we go. Everyone got their initiative out of the way, right? Let me sort it.
Yeah. Nobody did shit to me again. She's right there.
Let me make the reset back to round 1 on that thing.
Are you kidding? You actually did it.
All right, everybody see the rolls on the turn order now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me just bring the turn order
Yes.
back up again. Perfect. All right. So, bonus round. This is what happens when you roll a fantastic on your initiative. Number 1, you get to be in a round that's exclusive to the beginning of the combat, which means you get an entire round to do what you need to do. You basically do everything else you would normally do in there. The only difference with that is the following. When you get an ultimate fantastic on your initiative, the difference with that one is that you actually get to do one thing in that round that will turn it into a fantastic. Okay? You guys
Okay.
understand that? But that's only getting a ultimate fantastic success. The 616. Alright, so in this case you're in the bonus round, so Cap and Spider-Man will be able to act in an exclusive round that they get to do now. As you see, these hover drones are pretty much starting to look like they're all starting to move out towards the group. So first of all is Captain America. Cap, what would you like to do? There's one coming at you, there's one coming at Natasha, one coming at Wolverine, one coming at Black Panther, and one coming at Spider-Man.
We're going to try to start with a big move, and that would be with the Rico shield.
And who's
costing
first
10
target?
focus. The bottom one right there.
Okay, well that's not the one coming at you.
Okay, which one's coming at me then?
The one that's right in front of you.
Right in front of me? Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be my target then. All right, costly 10.
Yes.
And there's my roll.
Okay, so you hit it. It's not a fantastic, but you definitely hit it. And you do 34 damage and destroy your drone. And at that point, it just boom, gone. All right, your drone is done. Did you want to move?
No. No, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
No problem. All right. Now we'll go to Spider-Man. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast webcasting, the one that is coming towards me specifically.
Okay. Not a problem.
Which one do I roll again? Is it
the one that's right underneath you? That's the one coming up at you.
Yeah, which die do I roll for that?
That's an agility check. Any ranged attack is agility.
Okay.
Okay, so you easily hit it, and at that point, the attack's a success. You now paralyze the drone. So hold on a moment. Let's kind of move this aside here, and we will paralyze the drone. Let's find the paralyzation. There we go. Okay, the drone is now paralyzed. Okay?
Alright. And then...
Alright, so it's... Did you want to move?
I did want to move.
Okay. You can do web swing in here. There's a ceiling.
I can do web swinging?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will use web swing. And I will web swing. I'll pull it up for everyone.
No, that's web grabbing. We're talking about web swinging.
That's my bad.
That's what I said. You can move anywhere in this room, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna move to the opposite corner. Then.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so you move over there. All right. And with that, the bonus round will now end. And with that, we go to top of the round, which is Captain America. Wow, look at that. All right, Cap.
Get him, Cap.
All right.
Get him, Cap.
I'm going to make... I figure that if we can take out Ultron, maybe the drones will fall. So I move straight in on Ultron.
All right, so you move in over to Ultron, and he looks over at you, and he says the following.
Hello, Avengers. Welcome to the evolution.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Got the old shield bash out.
Not a problem.
On big roll.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Unfortunately, when you hit him, though, you seem to notice that, well, he may not be the Ultron you remember exactly, but he is pretty close because the Technomancer actually has this.
Okay.
All right, so first of all, let's take a look at your shield bash. Okay, so shield bash says that if you get a fantastic on it, right?
The enemy takes double damage
and is knocked prone. Right. Okay, so let me tell you the rules on how it works with double damage. Okay, so you take the total of what you'd normally do as double damage, which in this case, it would be what, 72 again, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 72 is the damage coming through. He now has to be able to reduce that with his defenses. So the first thing that it would hit is, since he doesn't have a force field, it's not hitting that. But what he does have is he has a tough body. So sturdy 3 means it's a 3 multiplier usually, right? So we're reducing by 3 multiplier. But we're not going to do the math that way. We're going to do the method that I recommend, if you don't mind, at first, because I think it'll be easier. So an M is what number considered?
6.
Correct.
So make it 3.
So sturdy 3 means that 3 instances of 6 are going to be subtracted. 6 times 3 is what?
18.
18 from 72 is what?
Oh, now you're getting bigger math than that.
Yes, but believe me, if it was the other way, you'd be doing a little bit more math.
All right, so 72 minus 18.
54.
Yeah, 54.
Okay, guess what, Cap? You almost broke him in half.
And he's gone.
And see, he looks like he doesn't have much left. You hit him for 54 damage.
Nice.
Good going, Cap. That was a fantastic hit, literally. All right, so double damage. That's what he'd take. And at that point, Cap, you still got more movement if you want to back off, or are you going to stay in his face?
I'm good staying right in the face.
Okay.
And that does knock him prone as well, correct?
Yes, it does, which means that we're going to have to put the prone condition on him, which is easily enough right here. Prone.
Would you please step back a moment?
I am requested to take a step back.
Okay.
Somebody has a plan.
All right. Awesome. Then that means we're going to go to Natasha next. Natasha.
I would like this. I would like this to be a little bit simpler of a fight, since I will have nothing to do against Mr. I know I won't be able to do anything against him. I'm going to go ahead and take out all of the drones, and I'm going to throw a grenade, a flashbang grenade.
Okay, flashbangs don't do damage. You do know that.
Well,
flashbangs only do blinding.
Frag grenade.
Frag grenade will do damage.
I'll throw a frag grenade. That's what I have. I have that. I have both. So.
Unfortunately, let me give you the downside to a frag grenade. It hits everything regardless of friend or foe. And it goes
yes, which is why I told Captain to step back.
Okay, so where is the location where you wish to throw it? If you ping the square, then I'll know where your intent is. There you go. Perfect. That's exactly where I was thinking you would do it at.
Yes.
By
right here.
the way, the portal that you see there actually is gone once they step through. Okay?
All right. So.
All right.
Here, so.
Now at that point, you're going to throw a frag grenade, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to land it in the square, or you want to throw it straight at Ultron? No, you want to throw it behind him, because you want to hit the square behind him so it doesn't hit a Cap, right?
Yeah, right. Okay. So my intent is that I'll hit all the drones.
Correct.
And take them out.
Okay, perfect. That's a good plan. Give me an agility check. There you go.
What is the target
Actually,
number
it's
for
an
this?
agility attack. I'm sorry, I should have been more specific. It's an agility attack.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, so normally what would have happened with that attack is if it had hit the person you had aimed it at, it would have done double damage on them. Otherwise, what it does is it affects everything all around it, and it will do 22 points of damage, which will definitely take out all the drones. Okay? So, 22. Alright, so start doing that to all these guys. All the drones. Taking 22.
And Ultron himself, because he was at 6 health.
Right? No effect to Ultron.
Okay.
It's only a frag grenade of multiplier of 2. He's got a multiplier of 3 for sturdy 3. So it doesn't even touch his. Alright, so the other drones got hit, right? So
all the drones,
all the drones got hit. So that means that they definitely. Okay. And
then I turn back to the computer and say, "You guys deal with him. I'll free our friend over here."
All right. So you notice that at that point, we now go to T'Challa.
Good.
And T'Challa, as you're going over to go confront, you hear.
Over here. Pile of rocks waving at you. Here.
Korg is trying to get people's attention as the water's rising in the room.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. All right, that'll cost you 5 focus to attack him.
Yep.
Plus, he added an edge on top of the
Yes,
edge
he
you
gets
get
an
with
edge
that
on-
because he's
yes.
prone. So you get
yes.
to double stack the edge.
Yes, you get double edge then. Go ahead and take the 5 focus off, then make your melee attack, and let's see what you get. Okay, so that's your attack. That will hit regardless. Now go for your edges. That's the first edge. Let's go for the second edge.
And I can use edge on the same die, right?
Yeah, of course. All right, you increase the
Hey, there
damage
we saw
at
an
least.
increase.
Yes, that increases the damage, but of course, again, has that. So you know how we do the subtraction now, right?
Yep. So it's 17.
17. All right, so 17 is more than enough to down this Ultron. Right. Well, guys, I will say one thing for you, and I'll say this truthfully. This is the fastest anybody has ever taken down this encounter. For sure. For sure. No one, even at the con, did this.
Yeah,
fast.
we rock.
Yes, you do. Now,
Did people ever have problems with the drones?
well, the drones are, I'll tell you now what they do. Okay, so you're going to roll a niche for them, of course. What the drones do on their turn is all they do is fly up to you, and all they do the rest of the combat is give you trouble. That's all. They're considered trouble until you destroy them. But guess what? Destroying them, you get trouble to try to destroy them. So no matter what, the minute it's their turn and they fly up to you, which they can reach you easily in this room, you have trouble from that point forward. That's their only function. Trouble, 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 trouble. That's it. But they didn't even get to their turn, so you didn't have trouble on any of your actions yet. So this is why I said this is the fastest you've been able to do, and it helped that Captain America got a shield bash really high and was able to do the damage he did.
So let me ask you. My theory was if we take out the Techromancer, the drones would all fall. Do the drones fall in the game?
No, they don't.
Or
no, they don't. They're
keep going?
self-sufficient units that are tied to you to give you trouble. You have to take them out. So
do they just hang around giving you trouble even though nothing does damage to you?
Yeah, they give you trouble on whatever you do. They're there to annoy you.
Like children.
Speaking of which, I'm over at the computer console trying to figure out how to record.
Over here. This pile of rock is waving at you. Here.
Okay, so you go over. Now we can deal with that. All right, so now we can deal with helping out Korg, right? Excellent. All right, so assist them in escaping. I need the person that's at that, that's trying to free him. Where are you standing? You have to be either next to him or...
I'm standing right next to him.
Okay, then I need a little logic check, non-combat.
Need a what?
Logic check.
Logic, not combat. Logic, non-combat.
Okay.
Wow. Better than I thought I'd get.
All right, so you make the check to try to help, and it is...
How the hell is the captain?
All right, so you make that.
Crew.
So Wolverine makes it. You basically, by doing so and making that check, you follow the energy bindings through the broken floor to a terminal to turn off the water flow through an automated bypass. That's it. That's what you figured out.
I will relate that to my compatriots.
If you had tried a melee to try to cut them out or whatever, you would have to make a higher check. The check is higher. It's a 16 at that point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And doing so causes damage to anyone doing it. Because you get an energy backlash from the bindings that damages you. But of course that can be reduced by your reinforced skeleton or if you have sturdy. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So at this point, you're good. You free him. Korg goes, thanks. and looks over at you guys, and he says,
Made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you.
and he says, well, tell you what, he says the following. He says, finally, Korg sighs, rising up. And you see that he goes, thank you, strangers. Korg coughs. Listen, there isn't much time. As I said before, I know a way off this planet. But it doesn't depend only on me. Before they brought me to the interrogation room, I was in a cell with a prisoner from Earth. Dr. Hank McCoy, the Beast. He is a sort of genius and was rigging a device. He plans to reverse the effect of the portal that kidnapped us and make it send us back home. And then he seems to look at you curious, like if you have a question. And then do you have a question for him? No?
Direct us to where we need to go.
And with that, he says, somewhere in the bowels of this citadel, Korg shrugs. I don't know exactly where, but we must find him. But I know it's not the way you came, so I guess we go that way. And he points to the other exit. At this point, if you guys need to, you now have time to do a recovery check if you wish. Or we can move on.
Yeah, Cap would like to use a karma to do a focus recovery.
Excellent. Okay, so this is how it works. We'll go through it again. First of all, let me get you out of combat mode here on your turn order. So clearing the table. There we go. Like I said, guys, that was impressive on this fight here. You guys did very well. In fact, you know what? You did so well, I'm going to give you guys a karma.
Free
Wonderful, wonderful.
I was going to use the karma anyways. So.
Well, I will
now you'll get to use it towards your recovery, so you don't have to place it in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cap is going first for focus, right? So what I need from you is a vigilance non-combat. Correct. You need to make it 10. Oh my God! Look at that. Cap is just winning the day here. All right.
Okay, so
Cap,
is there anything special with the marble?
Yes, there is. I was about to go into that, and here's what it is. So as you well know, the marble represents a 6, right? Okay, so let's start with that. So you made your check of 10 easily. It's a 17. So you're gonna multiply the marble die by your rank.
So plus 24.
Add your bonus for vigilance.
So plus 27.
And double that.
So 54.
That's what you get back. And that is what a marvel gives you. Double whatever you make.
Okay, well that would put me at a maximum then, so.
Look at that.
Well, I'm going to use that free karma for focus recovery on my focus.
Okay, and this is who now?
T'Challa.
T'Challa, gotcha. Okay, T'Challa. So you're going to now do this one for focus also?
Yep.
Okay, so give me a vigilance non-combat. You made the 10. So 4 times your rank plus your bonus. That's it. Back in focus.
And Black Widow is going.
Before I do this, as I noticed between the last combat and this combat, somehow my stats all got refreshed.
Oh, your stats got refreshed?
Yeah.
Do you remember how much you had spent?
Yeah, I remember how much I spent on everything.
Well, you didn't take any damage as far as I know, right? I don't think you did, right?
Not in this combat. In the first one I did.
Okay.
So.
No, you didn't take any damage. You got hit, but you didn't take any damage.
You didn't take damage because you have
sturdy. Because you're sturdy.
Oh.
So any of them that would have hit you wouldn't have done any damage. So you were full, regardless. So
yeah,
on
you had spent you had spent focus. That was it.
Yeah. So So 4 times my initiative, or
No, 4 times your rank.
Okay, so
you
that's
rolled a 4 on the marble
16.
dice, so 4 times your rank.
No,
Plus your
that puts me at
bonus.
the max.
And there you go. Then that's what you change it to.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. And that was using the karma point you just got?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Anybody else?
Black Widow is going to recover some health. So also vigilance, right?
Yeah.
Or is this
if it's focus? If it's health, it's resilience. If it's health, resilience. Okay, you made the 10. So Widow, you're 5 times your rank, plus your bonus on resilience.
3. So 15, 17.
Yep, you're getting back 17 health.
I would like to go ahead and use that karma to regain focus.
Okay, perfect.
So that would be a non-combat.
Spider-Man would like to do this.
Non-combat
as well.
check, yes.
Non-combat vigilance.
Correct. Okay, Wolverine, you made the 10, 4 times your rank.
Which makes it 12.
Plus the bonus on vigilance.
13, 14.
There you go. That's what you get back.
Thank you very much.
And last but not least, Spider-Man, anything? No?
He's going to use his focus. 1 second, if you can get it faster.
Okay, now you've only spent, what, 5? Is that what it says?
5, yeah.
Alright, so
Yep.
if that's the case, hold on a second, because I want to look at something real quick.
You can have more than your starting amount of karma, so you may want to hold on to that.
Yes, you can. You don't have to spend it.
I would save it if
then
you
I'll just
only spent
respond to it.
5. Yeah, I'd save it.
Yeah. I thought you couldn't have more. That's my bad.
Yeah, you've only spent 5. That's not even a kick in the bucket, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to keep it? Then just add. There you go. Yeah, you got plus. Okay, good. Alright. Hey, we're doing good here. Alright, let's see.
So, question
Yes.
about the normal recovery. Is that an hour? Is it an hour of downtime or just an hour
of
not
of
being
anything
in
that's
combat?
not combat and you taking damage.
Okay. So, how long has it been since we left the arena?
It hasn't been an hour yet.
Okay.
By the way, you by the finish of this that you just did, you have just completed Act 1. Okay?
How many acts are there?
4 in the mod.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so here's where it's going to come into a part that is going to be different now. So we're going to Act 2. Okay? So in Act 2, this is where you're going. You're basically in the maze of corridors and catacomb-like chambers where there's broken pipes, exposed framework, and debris from the Hulk's destructive spree that litter the scene. Korg, you were able to free. He's slightly been helpful. He's been able to help you out with telling you that, the beast is here, which is something you didn't know. So he says, if we get him, we can go home. So at that point, you guys are going to have to wander the catacombs and try to find your way to him. So he, getting back to the beast cell in the laboratory section of the facility is where he tells you he's at. And at this point, I'm going to now show you the map that goes to that. And here's where it's actually going to go a bit faster than you think. So here we go, guys. Let me get to that section. Alright, the map's changing, guys. Do you see it?
It's loading for me.
Now, one thing that a lot of people didn't like is the fact that they put Korg in the mod, but Korg doesn't have any stats. They didn't stat him out in the mod. So you won't find him anywhere in there. He's basically a guide in this mod. Okay? There is one thing that it is guaranteed that he can do for you, so that you guys know. And that is the one power you know he has, because it mentions it in the adventure, is he has the inspiration power. So anytime in the round, he can give somebody an edge. That's what inspiration power is. Okay?
The map that I have up shows a catacomb abstract map, and then
All
a
right,
small.
I'm going to focus it so you guys can see it better. You the map focused for you?
Yes.
You up? Okay, good. All right, so yes, you're not going to see anything else around because this is a handout that you will have and you will go through with the players on this. So basically, as you can see, you're at the starting point for the catacombs. So this section, Act 2, is mainly you guys doing the following. You're going to be doing skill checks. This is what's skill checks for the game. This is where it gets into on the next part of the starter set. Okay? So Act 2 is basically a lot of the non-combat checks, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so that way you can understand how it works on this. Okay, so at this point, as I said, you're wandering the catacombs. And right now you are in a location where you're now going deeper into the catacombs. So here we go. And like I said, Corey can provide an inspiration to any one person in the group, giving them an edge until the start of the next turn. Alright, so we are now at this section here. Give me a moment to just look this over real quick, guys.
You're fine.
Okay, here we go. So you begin approaching the area that you see there, and here's what gets revealed, okay? You guys got your character tokens? Make sure you can access them and stuff, guys. Just make sure.
Yep.
You're okay with them before we move on?
Yep. Spider-Man's gonna be wall climbing up on the ceiling.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Yeah, there's something that...
Alright, so at this point now, okay guys, I'm going to continue. So here we go. Ready?
Yes.
You begin moving forward, and I'm now going to reveal a section that you guys will need to come up to with your tokens. Okay? Move on up, guys. Get your tokens past that. And go to collapsed corridor. Okay. So as you can see, it goes off to the right and to the left. Right? Okay, so
yes.
At this point, let me read to you what you're going to read to them. Alright, so this passage has been seriously damaged. Cables, broken pipes, and pieces of concrete make advancing difficult and potentially dangerous. Alright, agility checks. Go. You're squeezing through the pile of debris to gain access to the rest of the compound to get through. Alright, so let me tell you what you can do about that. Okay, when you make a really low roll like that. Anybody here who has a reaction can do a help teammate, or you can use a karma to give yourself an edge.
I will do the help teammate action.
Who? Who is that?
That is Black Widow.
Okay, fantastic. Good. I'm glad you did that, because anybody here who's going to do help teammate, please bring up the reaction section for help teammate so it shows you're doing that. Okay, so you're doing that for who? For Cap? Or someone else? Just to let you know, you need a 12, guys. You need a 12.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it for Miles Morales because he also failed.
Does somebody else have a? Does somebody have a free?
I have a reaction. How do I give it?
I'm already throwing it in there.
Okay. So T'Challa,
T'Challa, you get an edge then.
Black Widow, both sent.
How do I click on help teammate? I can't see where that is.
So on your character sheet, right? You'll notice on the right-hand side it says powers, and then next to it says actions. Go ahead,
Actions.
click on actions, and then look for the one that says reactions underneath. Click on reactions, you'll find help teammate, and then just post it out.
Okay.
And then you can go back to clicking on powers and get back to where you see your powers. Alright, so the people that made it are definitely going to be finally T'Challa, Black Widow, Wolverine, and that's it. So 2 of you need to make your checks, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did somebody give me an edge?
I did.
Okay, I'll need somebody to.
That means you need to do an edge on yours. And which was yours? Cap?
Yeah, and
Which one do
still
you
won't
want it
let me
on?
do it. The one. Well,
The one?
no, go ahead and do the 2 for the marble die.
Gotcha. Okay, you made it now.
All right.
All right. So
and
who's
then-
left? Who didn't
It's
make it?
just
Spider-Man.
yeah. I can
Spider-Man.
roll.
Who's giving a help
Does-
teammate to him?
Can more than one person help him?
Yes.
Because Black Widow's help did not help.
Okay. So she's doing a help teammate for him.
Yes, but
That's
it
what you're saying.
failed.
Oh, it failed?
Yeah.
Then it has to be somebody else.
Yes.
Who used
T'Challa helped.
someone use mine?
So T'Challa helped Captain America, so Wolverine needs to help. Go for it, Wolverine.
And I see Wolverine did throw help teammate in there.
All right. And Cap now... Cap's fine, but
The
now we
Black-
need Cap. Now we need
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Go.
I just roll one.
Which one do you want? The 1?
There you go.
I just
You made it.
the
You
ability.
got it. All right. So now you all made it. Good. And that's how you aid each other, by the way. Okay? And that's what you want to recommend to people when they're playing like that, because they're a team after all, right? And that's how you do it.
Now, question:
Now,
after Cap got help, can I then help somebody with reaction?
Yeah, but if they made the roll already, there's no need to give them a help.
Well, I know, but I mean, if we were still short.
Yes,
no.
if you're still short, if there's anybody else who hasn't given a reaction out or help teammate, you can do so. The entire team can do it as long as you have a reaction. And you can do it for more than one other person. Remember, you can only do the help teammate at one person at a time, but it's with the number of reactions you possess. So if you only have one reaction around, you can only give one help teammate. But if you have combat reflexes, you can give 2 of them if you have both the reactions left. But you have to do it for separate people. You can't do it on the same person. You understand? It's only a trigger can only be used once with a reaction. Okay? Was I clear enough or not clear enough?
So with combat
reflexes, you have 2 reactions around.
Gotcha. That's what I thought.
Right. But what I'm saying is that you can only give one help teammate to each person only. You can't do it more than once on the same trigger. In other words, the same thing that they're doing. You can only give them help once.
Gotcha.
But if it's a different person having the same issue, you can give them a help teammate if you have another reaction. Okay?
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. All right, so you're able to squeeze through the debris, and now you're on your way. Which way would you like to go, right or left?
Right.
Do we split the party?
Right.
You can, but I don't recommend it. This is like D&D.
Which way is
split the party?
Go right, unless Sport recommends to go left.
What's Spidey Sense say?
Give me a vigilance check.
Rizzo?
Yeah. You got an edge on that.
We'll roll the lowest one.
Your spider
There you
sense
go.
tingles less to the left.
So we'll go left then. My spidey sense tingles less than the right. Or my spider sense is telling me to go left, folks. Doesn't tingle as much.
Right.
So even though you're not Peter, we're gonna trust your Peter people. Got it.
and then he's like, but he was my mentor, so yes. All right, guys. And when you read the mod,
You're
you'll
saying
see
danger
exactly,
that way.
Yeah, when you
Danger
read the mod,
first.
you guys are going to see why left is a little bit easier. All right, so at this point, you're going to go left. So let us follow that that area in that way. So let's do this and move that way. And it leads into that section. Go ahead and go there. Well, technically it's going to be at Flooded Warehouse, so let's go to that. Okay, so let me read that part. This area must have been a warehouse of some sort, given the number of crates and containers in it. Water pours down from the broken ceiling and debris is floating around. You don't want to be in the shoes of the warehouse workers who will be tasked to put all of this back in order. Okay, I need everyone right now to give me a vigilance check.
A vigilance check?
Yes, those of you with heightened senses and spider sense get an edge. Alright, so let's see what we got here.
And what's the target number?
Target number is a 12.
Yeah, I had a fantastic success.
Ooh, even better then. Let's see. Okay, we only
That'd be
need...
a Cap.
Oh, for Cap? Good. Yeah, you're alert all the time.
I will throw some help out there for Kitty, for Laura.
Gotcha. Okay, so now this is what happens. If at least one of you got that 12 that I mentioned, you guys see in the dark part of the ceiling, hidden, is a hover drone with a camera watching you. It's shadowing you. Is there anything you want to do? You have
I'm
two
gonna shoot
choices.
it.
Okay, who's shooting it?
That would be Black Widow.
All right, give me a normal standard attack, or whichever one you're going to try to do. All right, there you go. You go, and just shoot it out of the air. All right, no more hover drone. Excellent. Taken out. By the way, the hover drones only have 10 health. That's it. Shot it without doing a special power, so you got your full damage and knocked it out of the air. All right, so at this point now you can continue on. All right, let's go to the next section that you move on
Wolverine
to.
still has an 11.
You got
I rolled my edge roll twice. I didn't see the other one. My first edge roll had a 5.
Yeah,
instead of
it's
a 2.
all the stagnant water in here. It's kind of like muffling up your senses, so that's why you couldn't get a high number out of it.
It's like, do you see that drone? Do you see that drone?
In the area,
well,
it's like, what drone?
Well, there's no drone
I smell
there.
muss and moss.
There's no drone there anymore, but there was a drone there.
And
There
mold.
was a drone there just a few seconds
That's all
ago.
she smells.
I need a good cigar.
All right, and with that, you're going to move on to the following section. All right, people, you ready?
Yep.
Time to go swimming.
Blub blub.
The cats don't like water.
Just don't like water either.
All right, so here we are at this section. Ready? Okay.
This Black Widow swimming.
This area is almost completely underwater. If you want to cross it, you have to swim. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was made for this.
Hold on a second. Anything you want to do looking out across this water?
Is there anything visible from the ceiling?
Give me a vigilance check. Excellent. Okay,
15.
guys, what he just did, the players at this point have to do that for this specific area. They have to say they're looking for something. Okay? It's very explicit in the room description. And the reason being is this. Ready? This is what happens. So, because you specifically said that, you actually see something that you wouldn't have seen normally. You see this. You see what I revealed?
Hey, Clark, help us into the ventilation.
There's a ventilation shaft. There's only one problem with this. It'll only fit average size characters. One of you here is not average size. That's correct.
Korg?
That's correct. You have a choice. You can swim across and take Korg with you. He'll make it across every time. He'll always make every skill check for it. Because he just has no sets. But the one thing he won't make is going through that ventilation shaft.
Korg, do you know where this ventilation shaft goes?
He says, nope, no idea. Don't know this place. And
Will Korg, can Korg continue on while we go through the ventilation
we can go
shaft?
across. We can go across, but he says, if you go through there, I have no idea where you end up, and I don't know if you'll meet up with me.
Hey guys, how about one of us? How about one of us go through
You
the?
can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you.
Go ahead.
Hey guys, how about one of us go through the ventilation shaft as an advanced scout?
Yeah, I was just about to suggest that, and since Spidey Boy here can make himself invisible, he should be the one to do it.
I agree.
Hey, sounds like a good idea.
Understand that if you go through that ventilation shaft, you will be all alone in whatever you encounter.
I will go through that ventilation shaft then.
Good idea on being invisible.
Yeah, I will also. I'd also like to cast before I go into that ventilation shaft the invisibility spell.
All right, go ahead and activate the invisibility and take the focus off. Bring it up the power, please.
Yeah, make sure you come back before you do anything stupid.
Okay, take off 5 focus.
I already did.
Okay. All right, so you're going through, right? Activate your invisibility. Yes. Remember how to do that?
I'm getting it right now. Possession.
So being that he's Spider-Man, he can crawl across the ceiling without having to touch the water. So he gets to the ventilation shaft.
Sorry, blind one.
There you go.
Well,
I got it for you.
Activate invisibility. All right, so you're moving in?
Yep.
All right, take yourself all the way down to the end. Can you move your token down or not? There you go.
Yeah, I can.
All right, now you see it goes down this way. Do you want to follow it?
Can I yell down the ventilation shaft?
If you do that, you will reveal yourself.
Ah. I will go down the ventilation shaft then.
Okay, continue moving.
I'm just going to take this time while he's going to go over everything and make sure all of my gear is in its proper place and so securely stored.
All right, so you're coming up to this area now, and
What killer does that?
are you going to go inside? You can't see through the ventilation shaft.
I will go inside.
Okay. This is what you encounter. As I said, you will be by yourself here.
Wait.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Okay, place yourself there, inside. Okay, let me read this to you. This enormous deposit is filled with piles of sorted salvage, probably destroyed spaceships and other junk collected from Grandmaster's portals. 2 giant-sized robotic arms grab this stuff and throw it into a compactor, probably the first part of a recycling process.
That I will retreat back and report back to them, saying that it's just a salvage area. Then.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself all the way back. All right, he comes back and he tells you what it is.
It's just a pure area, nothing fancy, folks.
Except for something crushing compacted trash.
Yeah.
Is there an exit from the salvage area that goes outdoors?
He would
perhaps?
have to cross the room. That's why I asked him if he's going to continue or not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, sorry, you cut in and out for me, so I didn't hear that part.
I said that you would have to cross the room to know if there was an exit on the other side.
Okay. I can go back down if you guys want me to. Or we can continue moving on.
No, let's move on. Nothing special. Let's go. Let's get court. Let's get this escort mission off or
What does Korg know about what's after the water?
He knows nothing. He's as in the dark as you are.
Okay.
But he's like he'll make it across though. He'll make it across for sure. He goes across first actually, and he goes. He just looks over at you guys and.
Over here, pile of rocks waving at you. Here, rocks waving at you. Here.
All right, so if you're gonna cross, I need a resilience check. Non-combat. All right, T'Challa, move yourself across. Okay, Widow, move yourself across. Spider-Man, move yourself. Well, you wall crawl. You don't have to make that check, actually.
Okay.
Wolverine has to make the check, though. I didn't see a roll from Wolverine or Cap yet.
You said vigilance?
Resilience.
Resilience, okay.
I hit the wrong person. Hold on. There's Caps.
Okay. And now, I think that's everybody, right? Did we get Wolverine, though?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. Okay, you make it across. Good. Now, you see you have another direction to go in. If you guys notice, this part is actually much faster. You notice doing skill checks?
Yes. Yeah, anytime you don't do battle, it's
this is Act 2. This is Act 2. So, that's how you're going to be able to get through it, because somebody had a question. How do we get through all this? Right, so, I know Act 1 is going to be a pain because you got to do the combats on that one. Okay, so move yourselves up, and this is what you go into. Here we go. Let me reveal it. Go ahead. Come in.
Come in.
Alright, so you guys hit a medical bay, okay? So you pretty much get in there. And let me read what it says here. Okay. This area is an infirmary of some kind. There are diagnostic beds, robotic surgery units, regeneration tanks, and other medical equipment all around. The Grandmaster doesn't want his gladiators too damaged. Otherwise, they'll spoil his shows. Judging from the kind of machines here, they are advanced enough to heal any organic and numerous non-organic forms of life. So at this point, if you guys want, you can try to see about maybe healing yourselves if you're damaged, or try to make some kind of check to see about using the high-tech here. Anybody hurt at all? In any amount?
Why did it hurt to have a stim pack?
Well, if I had, I could have saved my karma earlier.
That is correct.
And tried now.
But you have to still recommend to see if people want to make recovery checks. But because you don't know what's coming up. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Can we try to recover focus here?
Yes, you can. Okay, so who's the person that asked?
Black Widow.
Okay, Black Widow. You want to recover focus. At that point, you're going to fool around with the high tech here. So I need a logic check.
What's the check they're doing to get your
non-combat to make the
non-combat logic?
Who else is trying?
This is to get back focus.
Go for it. I'm gonna wait till everybody makes a check before I reveal anything.
No.
Whoever's gonna make it.
Non-combat. Non-combat logic.
Logic. Didn't make it. Do you want to use a karma point for edge? This is personal, guys. You can't give a help on this.
No.
You're not gonna.
No help on this.
I will.
You don't want the karma use on it?
No. No.
Okay, not a problem. Anybody else doing a logic check just to fool around with the machines?
Miles, should you?
Come on, Miles, do it.
Laura, you actually poked yourself with something, and luckily your healing factor brought you back. Miles was able to figure it out. Okay, is that everybody? Everyone else does not need to make any kind of check. Is that correct? Nobody else is trying to see about healing themselves in some way?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Cat feels good.
All right. Those of you that made the 12, here's the one thing I've never seen yet in a mod, and I'm very glad they did something like this because this will help for future creation of certain mods. Because this is alien tech, okay, guys, you are able to find a machine that heals rather quickly. So because it's alien technology, you had to make the logic check. So because you succeeded on fooling around with alien tech, this is what it does for you. Number one, every hero now regains all their health and focus as if they had slept for 8 hours. Okay? So it also automatically cures any condition you might have had. Okay? So pretty much you guys are pretty close to normal, so I would say you're at full health and full focus at this point. Those of you that made the check.
I don't know what she's hoping to do.
Okay?
Don't find hunch.
Now, unfortunately, because it also gave you the ability to act as though you were doing an overnight, your karma resets back to normal, and any karma you would have gained goes back to max of what you normally have. So if you would have had more, you lose it at this point. Okay?
Sorry, Scooterman. You're back to 3.
So you're back to 3.
Yeah,
Laura needs to go up to 60 on her karma. On her focus.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Laura failed, so she didn't. She's
But-
not affected.
No, she's not
But
affected.
no, every player gets it.
No. The person that made the check is the one doing it, and if they fail, they don't get this. You have to make a 12. That's why I asked you if you wanted a karma to do it.
Oh, if she'd have spent the karma, she might have succeeded and got the karma back because she got the nice rest.
She doesn't get the bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, she doesn't get the benefits of the rest. So everyone else did who make the check, which was Black Widow and Spider-Man. The rest of you didn't do anything, so you stay at what you're at. All right, so at this point now, you can move out of the room, and we can go to the next section, which you notice now is either going left or right. Where would you like to go?
I think I know what's off to the right. We should probably just confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, head to the right.
I think confirm what's off to the right, but I feel like we all know.
You want to confirm
Actually,
if that's
Miles,
a salvage
how
area?
did Hey, Miles, how does your Peter's tingles feel?
I would like to roll for that. That's
Go ahead.
That's diligence, right?
Yes, with an edge.
All right.
Edge.
Edge.
Okay. No, you don't know. Can't tell.
Can't tell. Sorry. guys.
Let me try.
Who's me?
Wolverine. I have
Go ahead.
heightened senses.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is a non-combat vigilance.
Go for it. And you get an edge.
I will not use the edge because I got a high enough score. I'm thinking. I don't want to end up getting a lower. Or should I use it?
You'll never get a lower. It's always going to be the best of the roll. So you can always try for a marvel. Okay, still the same, but you're good.
All right.
All right, so you sense from either side, okay? It smells pretty bad to your right, but to your left, you definitely smell what seems to be a lot of metallic type of things to your left. A lot of metal. But to your right, you smell a combination of many different things with metal and what seems to be very bad smells of rot and things like that sort.
Hey guys, there's some nasty smells, metallic and rot coming over from on the passageway that leads
to the right.
East. The passageway that leads to the west, I sense a lot of metallic stuff.
What's your choice, gentlemen?
Oh, by the way,
Spidey, do you want to try to do your invisible thing and check down the corridor?
I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll do my invisible spell again and check down the corridor. -5.
You're gonna go down that way again? Left this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down the corridor to the right.
Wait, to the right or the left? The right?
Down towards the
Okay, the
area.
right.
Yeah, towards the right.
All right. You see it leads to the salvage area. Where you saw what you first saw when you were here.
Okay. I come back down and tell me it leads to the salvage area. To where it was at.
Alright.
Where you saw stuff being compacted and destroyed.
Check the other area.
So we can go down there.
Keep your invisibility up and check the other way.
Cast invisibility again. Since I had to.
Well, it's concentration.
It's concentration. You don't have to keep spending it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me a second. Thing zoomed in on me.
All right, go ahead.
So,
All right, hold on a second. All right, so you get to this area looking in and you see the following. You must have stumbled into the factory where the Technomancer assembles his drones. There are literally hundreds of them in various stages of production, assembled by the robotic arms of the automated lines. They look like an advanced model with the capacity of flight. Most of the automations are inert, but there is a patrol of armed drones around. Better to stay put.
Oh my god.
Where do you want to go? If you go in here by yourself, remember this is on you. Just you.
yeah. I'm gonna go back down and let them know that it's an automation line.
Are there any passageways leading out?
I did not see. I did
You
not
did
feel
not
like
attempt to go
entering in there.
That's the only way you're going to go in either of these areas is by going through it.
Best way to win the fight is to avoid the fight.
Well, then you can try sneaking past them.
Black Widow, do you have any more of those frag grenades?
I'm assuming to have as many as I want, right?
No, as many as your rank.
As many as my rank? Yeah, I got a couple more.
Now, there is one thing about this that I mentioned. I did not say. I'm pretty sure I didn't say hover drones. I said the drones, like the ones in the beginning. Those are the actual Ultron drones.
Cap says it's best way to win the fight is to avoid the fight. Let's go the other way.
To the
Let's
salvage
go towards
area?
the salvage.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, have Miles crawl over, look into the door, drop one of the grenades, and GTFO.
Again,
encourages
that
the
would
fight.
not do any damage, and at the worst, you either blind or you stunned.
Frag, not flat.
Yeah, and even then, that's only a 2 multiplier of damage.
There's no reason to try to
attention
to emphasize where our location is, because I'd rather not be found one way or another. So, but we need to check these rooms to see whether there's exit ways out of it. And to do that, the best way is to have Spidey go there, check inside, be invisible, and then if there's ways to go through, we can go through there. If not, then we know we have to go a different direction.
Hey, Raphael.
Yes.
I want to do a little role playing myself here, and can I use this to try to persuade the group to let's just go this way?
You're talking about Korg, or you're talking about somebody else?
It's Captain America.
Oh,
Can I use my
the
public?
direction. Change the direction you're trying to go.
Going this way.
Yeah, Black Widow's on board with you going that way too.
I'm on board going that way.
Also is on going
Is
that way.
anybody more determined to go to the factory line?
I think we need to go to both of them, at very least, to find out if there's an exit way. If there's no other routes there, then we can leave the room and not have to interfere. But if there's a passageway through the automated factory lines, then we have other options, and we know that we can continue that direction. Otherwise, if we don't check both of them, we won't know if there's any other ways to go. Does that make sense?
So who's that?
That's
saying that.
Wolverine.
Okay.
You just want to fight.
Well, you know definitely that if you don't make it past those drones by stealthing or anything, that you're definitely going to have a fight on those drones. Especially if you throw a frag grenade and activate the fact that they'll know you're there. So you have a choice. You can go to the automated factory lines and try to stealth past them and not get a fight if you're lucky. But if you do get seen, there's going to be a fight. Or you could go to salvage area and hope there's no drones over there as you're going through it. So that's your two choices.
Hey, one spider to another. How many active drones did you see over there?
A couple. I didn't fully look.
Yeah, enough to challenge the party.
Yeah.
Although we are pretty close to the medical bay, if we get hurt in this fight, we can come back and try that again.
We could.
Sure.
Cap is adamantly against this whole idea of going into a fight.
Yeah. Let's go to the salvage area. Let's just go to the salvage area and try to get out of here.
I agree.
Okay.
Go.
Gorg is like, all right, this away. All right, so let me tell you what happens. So you get to the salvage area, okay? So let's see. At that point, this enormous deposit is filled with piles of assorted salvage, possibly destroyed spaceships and other junk collected from Grandmaster's portals. Two giant-sized robotic arms grab this stuff and throw it into a compactor, possibly the first part of a recycling process. Okay. Do you want to stealth past it, or you just want to go right by it?
Does it look like these are these automated arms are
gigantic
being controlled by some giant mechanical arm? They look automated. Are they automated in a specific process?
No.
Or are they in
It's
a
randomly
process
grabbing junk all around it?
Okay. So it's not like...
Do they really recognize our presence?
You're not sure because you haven't tried to go past it. That's why I asked. Did you want to stealth past it, or did you want to just pass by it?
Spider-Man with his invisibility is just going to try to stealth past it.
Is that the case?
No. Yeah.
You know what?
Spider-Man, do you want to try crossing?
Yes.
All right.
I'm still...
You're still invisible. Okay. Fine. All right. So you come to here. I'm going to now give you an area you can go to. Hold on a second. Do you see this area?
Yeah.
All right. So I need you to give me an agility check, non-combat. All right, good. Hold on a second. Now I'm going to make a roll. The middle dice is the Marvel die.
Oh.
It's still 6.
Uh-oh.
Not a 1.
That's a 9,
All right.
11.
Doesn't see you as you pass by because you got a higher agility anyway. Okay, you're good. You pass. The robot arms do not react to him. Anybody else?
Cap is going to sneak by.
All right, you go to sneak by, and here we go. And it fails to see you. Anybody else?
Sneak by.
Cork just seems to sneak by easily. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, it sees you. You notice that it mistakes you for a piece of garbage. And hold on a second. It smashes into you.
Can I assist?
Yeah, it smashes into you. It's the agility check. If you failed it against this thing, basically what it does is it just randomly moves over to you and hits you. Now, hold on a second. Here's the damage that it would do on you. And at that point, you have 32, right?
Yep.
Okay, it just smashes into you, your vibranium suit absorbs it. And then you're able to move past. Alright, next.
Like Natasha was doing it.
Okay,
Yes.
Natasha. Alright, she makes it. I feel against her. She can move over. And now, Wolverine.
Nice roll.
Yep, you all make it across. Go ahead and move yourself there. No problem, you stealthily made it. It didn't mistake you for a piece of garbage because you used the garbage as your, basically your hiding. Your cover. Okay, at this point, you can move in this location now. Go ahead. Alright, everyone. Here we go. You can move in here now. Korg is, oh, I recognize this place. And at that point, I'm going to read this area. Here we go. Alright, so you make it to the last location, and you see, I recognize this place. It is the prison, Korg says. And this is our cell, he adds, pointing a stony finger towards the door. There's a terminal next to it detailing the prisoner. Holding cell, advanced human mutant, beast. Use caution with all interactions. Prisoners allowed access to approved salvage. Humph! Korg pulls a face. They didn't even mention I was in a cell too. And at that point, I'm going to bring you into the room. Here we go, guys.
What? Are you watching what?
Oh no, we're all dead.
Nope. Not
Oh
yet.
no.
No, otherwise, not yet. The classic DM line.
Alright. See yourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, you see that this is the cell that it seems to indicate that. There is the electronic lock outside. You guys can try to open it. Would somebody like to do a logic check on it?
Yeah, Cap
I'm
will
a-
take a shot at it.
Alright, so Cap takes a shot at it.
Oh,
And
it's like
you
the
crack-
collar got
Yep, you
before
cracked
me.
that lock, man. You crack it really well. So you see that you cracked the lock, making a logic check of 14 is all that was required for it. And with that, you see that
Or anything special with that being a fantastic success?
basically you get through it easily enough, and you see the following. You see you unlock the door, and you see inside a bespectacled beast, aka Dr. Hank McCoy, sits reading, surrounded by a series of tables littered with salvaged materials. In a corner is a cot along with a few basic necessities resting atop an end table. Oh, hello, Korg. I didn't expect you to come back, Levine says, surprised. And you brought friends too. Please, be my guest, he adds. Most of you recognize the beast. And he goes, well, everyone, it's good to see that, well, I guess not good to see that you were brought into the situation, but good to see that you're here to help. At least I hope that's what you're here for.
Yeah,
How did you get captured?
Time to get out of
He
here.
says, I got sucked through a portal, probably the same as you did. I was working in my lab in Krakoa and got sucked through. I was in the middle of an X-Force mission and basically got interrupted. I hope they didn't get into trouble. I would like to get back to make sure that the mission became a success. Otherwise,
get
we'll
you
have
out
to
of
go
here.
through the resurrection process again.
Well, let's get you out of here and let's get home.
Excellent. You'll be helping my companions. And with that, he says, well, I have a plan. Will you agree to share this plan?
I trust you.
Oh,
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
you're not a changeling, are you?
Why would you say I'm a changeling? Is there something you encountered that would make that distinction?
I don't know. I haven't seen Mystique for a few days.
He says, let me see. Pointed teeth, ears, claws, blue fur. Nope, not a changeling. Unless you count I was once human. Like.
I don't know. He has friends with my ex-wife.
Oh, gotcha. Well, he turns over and he grabs the device and he shows it to you, and you see it's a sphere the size of a pineapple. He says, "This is the braid," he explains. "It stands for Boson Reticulate Interdimensional Aperture Dilation Device. It is our way back home." He continues. "But hold your horses. It isn't so simple," McCoy adds, cleaning his glasses. "The braid harnesses the power of a nearby portal to travel back to its point of origin. This means we must get within proximity of the great portal. Then I'll need to tune it to its predetermined jump point. Bring me near the portal, buy me some time, and we'll all be home for breakfast." And I think escaping this facility with my new allies is first order of business. What do you say? Or do you have any questions about this area?
Are there any other prisoners?
I do not know. You would have to look for yourself. Next question.
I'm going to proceed to look in the cells.
All right. In the meantime, he's waiting for questions to be asked.
Do you know a faster way out to the portal? Or do we have to stumble along?
Well, I can tell you this much. Sakar's most prominent feature is a giant wormhole called the Great Portal that pulls in entities and debris from across the multiverse. It is very close to the planetoid's current position. So I think that's our best bet. After all, I don't think you want to stay here and provide entertainment to the arena for the rest of your lives.
We also need to find Dr. Banner.
Okay. You realize most likely he won't want to come. This is, after all, what he considers his home. After all, this is known as Planet Hulk.
We'll be fine without Dr. Banner. We need to get off this planet.
We need to at least try to talk to him.
If he's in an enraged state, you will have much problems with that. In fact, you might be the recipient of his anger.
I personally do not want to be a recipient
And
of
plus,
his anger.
you may have to deal with the champion of the arena, and I don't think you want to do that. And I'm not talking about the Hulk.
Who is the champion of the arena?
Ultron, working alongside the Grandmaster. But nobody really knows his real agenda.
Well, let's make our way towards the exit and see what we find along the way.
He looks at the rest of you and he says, I can definitely tell you from my past experience with all of you before being in the Avengers that the team that's currently here could not even begin to dent Ultron. The real one, that is.
Yeah, I feel like we should just make our way towards the portal, folks.
Now, if Wanda was among you, or maybe even Wonder Man, my buddy, then we might have a chance. But otherwise, as much as your abilities are impressive, I think that half of you might be dead by the time we can even begin to do something against Ultron. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds like a much better idea. What do you say?
Let's head out. See what we can find on our way. See what information we can find on our way out.
Excellent. Good idea. See? I like that one. He's smart. And with that, at that point, we're going to stop at this point because we now end Act 2. By the way, what you're doing now, Cap, falls into Act 3.
Okay.
So at that point...
I haven't read ahead, I promise.
No problem. You can read 1 and 2 now at this point. But I thought maybe now you guys are, this is for session 1. We're good to have done 1 and 2. So what do you guys think so far of the adventure?
I like it.
Fun.
I want an actual personal copy so I can run this with my family.
Yeah, now you guys have intimate knowledge and know how it functions pretty much. You have ideas you can put in yourselves on what you want to do on the adventure yourself.
I think the math is the basic stuff to learn. I think the deepest thing is getting a familiarity of all the powers. I think that's probably the more complicated learning curve right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily it does come with a guide with the powers and stuff, so you guys can read through it. Now you'll see some powers in that powers book that are not even, have nothing to do with the characters, but it basically just has it's a scaled down version of the core rulebook. That's what it is for the powers and stuff, so that you have an idea of what that is. But yeah, that's pretty much the case. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I
Very
hope you
much
found
so.
it very entertaining. At least I try to make it as best as possible for Roll20, you know. So, and we'll get to see each other at Gencon definitely. Now we see some faces from earlier, so we'll recognize each other on site when we get on site.